All right, everybody listen up, okay? If you're here, it means you're early to the stream. I'm gonna have the starting soon screen up for a little bit longer, but prepare yourselves, okay? I'm gonna be doing a hide and seek competition. This is your 1 minute notice, and we're gonna start off the stream by giving away 1 million Pokeyen to whoever can find me in game first, okay? So get your HM friends on you, whatever ocarinas, get prepared to run around the PokeMMO world and make sure you're logged in. I'll see you guys in 1 minute. All right, it's been around a minute. I'm about to disclose my location visually, okay? And the first person to appear on my screen, okay? The first username that I see on my screen is the person who wins, okay? I will not tell you what channel I'm on, but I will say it's my home channel. So that should give you a little bit of a hint. And other than that, I'm not telling you the region. I'm not telling you, anything else. There you go. Boom. Come find me, guys. This should be a pretty easy one. I'm gonna be honest. This is actually on the easier scale of things. This is yep. This is one of the easier ones. This is probably one of the easiest hiding locations I've ever done. But it's fun. I love this location. This is where I would personally have something. Wink, wink. I've done a video here. Wink, wink. I spent a lot of time. I've done a couple videos here actually, I think. But I spent a lot of time here on certain videos. Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil. Just whoever is the first player to show up on screen. You have to actually like surf over, obviously, or maybe you can do. Oh, we already did it. Proven X, the legendary Proven X, the man who got 3 shinies in 1 day. Have you already won another competition of mine? I don't think so, right? Congratulations, dude. This guy has been absolutely gaming. He's been involved in my content. He's been playing a lot of PokeMMO. I couldn't have picked a better person. There you go, dude. 1 million Pokeyen. I look forward to doing competitions like this in the future. And once again, competitions like this are even possible due to the donations that I received a couple streams ago now from players quitting the game. I encourage you to keep your Pokeyen if you're going to quit. I really do. But you know what? If I'm going to get gifted a lot of Pokeyen and have that streamer privilege, we're going to use a little bit of it to impromptu give back to the community. So congratulations, Proven. Now, other than that, dude, I just want to shunt today. Today will be a pretty simple stream. I'm in this weird position because I want to do a bunch of stuff to prepare for raids, right? I want to go EV train, XP train, breed these Pokemon, get everything prepared. But I'm 51,000 encounters dry. I want to end this shiny streak. So I'm gonna go head over to. I'm gonna switch up the location. I've been at Sinnoh a lot, hunting for Sudowoodo / Mr. Mime / Breloom, whatever. However, I've spent a lot of time at this location in the past, and I want to head back to it. We are heading to the best location in-game to shiny hunt for Bagon. If you're interested in a shiny Bagon, a shiny, Salamence, anything in that line, this spot is incredible. It's a 20% chance to get if you get a shiny, obviously, 20% chance of it being the Bagon or Sheldon if you pop lures. It's actually a really, really good spot. Bagon used to be a lot rarer back in the day. And has been historically much rarer of a shiny. So the fact that this spot is 20% chance for it is really, really good. The issue is the other 80% is like Solrock and Lunatone. So not great shinies. Like I got a Solrock here personally, but I don't have a Lunatone yet. So we'll see if I can get one of those, or we'll see what happens. Do you purposefully go on channel 3 every time, or just a coincidence? Channel 3 is my home channel. It's the channel that I used to play on a lot back in the day, especially as well. So another annoying part about this spot, I'm gonna go ahead and pop a lure, have a swarm Pokemon, we have everything prepared. Another annoying part about this location, there's a Sheldon, nice, is that you have to run back and forth a lot because there's not much ground to cover, right? It's a very, very small little area in the back of this cave, and you have to come to this back section to actually be able to find Sheldon and Bagon. Now, you also can find Beldum here at a really, really, really small chance, but the odds of you getting, I think the hours it would take for you to get a shiny Beldum here on average are like 10,000, so don't come here to hunt Beldum. I would egg hunt that, but it's a fantastic spot, the best spot in the game for Bagon, and I've spent a lot of time here, and we're going to spend a lot more time here. Can you catch Riolu and Univite? You should be able to in the wild, yeah. This is a great day for questions. Already have Vanillix? I already have a shiny Vanillix, yes. Sorry, excuse me. Novenger! What's up, gamer? How you doing today? Good morning, everybody. How many times have you talked yourself into getting an item? How many times have you talked yourself into getting an item to invest in or a mon to build while making your Pokemon? How many times have you talked yourself into? While making your Pokemon? While making a video? Ooh! This is a funny question. How many times have you talked yourself into getting an item or investing into a Pokemon or a build or something like that while making a video on the topic? A fair amount. Now, I will say usually generally I make videos on things that I've already made or already done in game, so I try to be pretty good about that. But there are a couple things like the raid Pokemon, for example. There have been a couple things where, or even like shiny hunts. Like I remember showing off the like Jigglypuff spot for like a video about ×5 hordes, and I was very much like, you know, I didn't really care about shiny Jigglypuff for a long time, but now I've kind of had a newfound love for it. You missed the April Fool's Day event? Hey, I was busy, man. Sorry, Ken. I mean, I played a little bit yesterday, Kenji, but my life's pretty busy right now, dude. I've got a lot of wedding stuff going on, a lot of wedding planning. I've got to be there for my partner right now, so I'd appreciate if you understand that. Wish me a happy birthday, please. Absolutely, Expert Gamer. Happy birthday, dude. Not going for Sudowoodo anymore? Question mark. Nope. I am going for Sudowoodo still. So, Joke Man, if you're new to the streams or haven't watched that many, it's actually shocking because I've stuck to that Sinnoh spot more than I usually do. I'm a huge fan and a huge recommender. I guess I'm not going for it today, right? Technically. What's it called? I switch around shiny hunts all the time, dude. Like, you will not see me stick to one spot for like this many encounters straight because you'll drive yourself insane. It's not fun, at least for me, right? I'm a huge fan of I know, so true, Novenger. Or what was I say? Yeah, Cody, so true. I'm a huge fan of jumping around locations. I think it's super, super, super important. Scenery change is so important. Like, I'm sure like those who watch the streams and watch the stream recaps, it's nice to see a little bit of location change. If you get a shiny Bagon, are you evolving it? Hilariously, I haven't thought about that much. Probably. I think I'd probably go Salamence. I might even go, I think I would go Salamence. I'd have to see how Sheldon looked. I like the idea of having a Sheldon for NU, which is a funny comp to have, but I feel like Sheldon's shiny isn't that good. I'd probably go for a Salamence. 200 hours in game. Congrats, dude. Nice. Happy Tuesday. What's up, Abby? I haven't thought. That was a good question, James. What's up, Minaru? How you doing? I perfected on Challenger's Cave. 6 years? Oof. Yeah, it caused cave madness and burnout. Yup. That's cave mad. I love that you call it cave madness, dude. 100%. No, dude, that's a cool thing to share, James. I'm glad you brought it up, dude. How's the grind? Just slow and consistent, slow and steady as per usual. I stick to the same spot no matter what. I let myself go insane. Dude, more power to you, man. That he didn't exist? Yeah. I'm happy to, like, shunt a shit ton, right? Like, I shunt a shit ton, but I like changing locations. Yeah, I feel like it's not that good if I remember correctly, David. How would you play Sheldon and NU Eviolite defensive wall? I don't think it would be a wall, but it would end up being, like, Eviolite. I don't know if it can get Dragon Dance or not. You would end up going, like, Eviolite. I think I can get Dragon Dance. I could be wrong, which is funny. It'd probably be similar to Dragonair. But let me see. It wouldn't be that good. Yeah, you would do an Eviolite Dragon Dancer for sure. It would be similar to Dragonair. but you don't get like Moxie or like either of the Salamence good abilities. Moxie or Intimidated. Like losing those abilities sucks. It wouldn't be that good, but it'd be fun. I just like having middle tier Evos like that, especially with Eviolites, especially for NU and stuff. Dude, nobody pulled a prank on me on April Fools. Nobody. Planning to join teams in the future. I have 5 regions done and 5 OT shinies. My homie Barrel's rooted for me, dude. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, the biggest thing. 5 regions is like a bare minimum for sure. 5 shinies is very good. The biggest thing with Team Mister is like just showing you have a good mentality. Number one, you have to be social and friendly for sure. Like it's like you have to have a little bit of everything, right? Like have the grind. You know, have a fair amount of OT shinies. Also, like if you have 5 OT shinies and like all of them are ×5 hordes, I would try to go get like a rare. I would try to get like a rare. If you have like 5 ×5 hordes and like 1 rare, I'd say that's like a pretty good. I'd say that's a pretty damn good mix. Got shiny carp, dude. Congratulations, Krishna. Hunting Zapdos. Good luck to you, dude. I'll be over the moon. Yeah, the 5% chance. Good luck to you, dude. Yo, Rish, what's up? Does Ralt have ×3? Ralt has a ×3 horde. It's because more efficient. You know what? You know what, James? It might be. I mean, it depends because I don't know the break. It would surprise me if single link is more efficient, but the only reason why it might be is because there was a change to Ralt's ratio when they did the Johto change of hordes. So I don't know the ratio. Is Ralt's like 20% chance and then like Bidoof for Bibarel is 80%, or is it like 60-40? If it's like 60-40, I feel like 70-30. Yeah, I'm not sure the split. I feel like ×3 hordes is probably better because hoarding is just so ridiculously faster than single encounters. It's not even close. Is Honey shiny from? I mean, Honey any shiny is worth it, right? If you care about it that much. But that's a question only you can answer. You know, alone. Like, do you want to put the time and energy into it? That's up to you, man. I can't answer that for you. There's no logical answer there. It's an emotional question. To the doctor, we didn't have an appointment. Got food. Cracked a tooth. Now I have to go to the dentist. Oh, that's so fucking sad, Ramel. Life played an April Fool's joke. That's sad, dude. I'm sorry, man. So many mons to build and no capital to build them with. It started on the Pokeyen, dude. Tons of Pokeyen. I gotta get back to. I feel like a lot of people. I think this is always gonna be the case. No matter how much ability there is to make Pokeyen, there's always gonna be people who feel like they can't. And I want to get back. I want to try to convert as many of those people to feeling like they have control. You know, I want to try to show as many people, hey, you can do this moneymaker method. Like, you can make money. Like, I want to get back to money-making methods, essentially, is what I'm trying to say after. I want to finish this shunt, dude. So I can do, you know, money-making methods. So I can do... Yes, I should do Angry Eyes. Good call. Yes, I haven't done this in a while. This is a good call, DT. So I had this rule where anytime I'm over 30,000 encounters, I change to Angry Eyes. And I've totally forgotten about that. So right now we're going to be Angry Patrouski. What's up, Alpha? What if you get another Soul Rock? Then I get another Soul Rock. And that's how it goes. That's how it goes. This horror through phases. I'm also thinking for the audience. I'm just kidding. I mean, you can be younger, but you have to have the maturity for sure. Age can be overlooked in terms of like joining a team, but you've got to show that it's not a problem. We're to 1 million Pokeyen. 1 billion Pokeyen's a bit more difficult. I think, yeah, that's a bit more difficult. Love the April Fool's video. I appreciate it, dude. It's a good meme. The sick mount. I love this bike, dude. I love it. Dude, I can't even... Dude, a lot of this Pokeyen flex was donated to me. Now, my net worth is pretty good, but the meme is I usually dump all my Pokeyen into investments. Like, I don't usually keep much liquid cash. Like, especially like after the big donations, my net worth is probably somewhere around 500 mil, right? But it's all in items. It's all in investments. It's all in shinies. Like, I put all of my money into things, right? Yeah, very much Ghost Rider vibes. I watched the video. You're 6'4". Yeah, I know. I'm a short king. 6'4". True. What's the longest investment you've kept till now? I think just like Xmas present 2020. I have some 18s, but I bought these later on. Probably these, I guess, technically. Nothing that long. Splatoon 4 isn't short, dude. I know it's not short, but I don't really consider it that tall either. But some people may. I don't know. You know what I mean? I got Winged Helmet Cthulhu. I really like Cthulhu. Winged Helmet's a strange one. Out of the diverse, yeah, fuck. That's a good meme. Short King's out, shunting out. True. 7 foot plus is average. Real? Actually real. I feel like 6'2" to 6'6", maybe like 6'5", right? 6'2" to 6'5" is like, you're tall, but you're not like tall, you know? Once you're 6'6" and above, that's when I'm like, whew, you know? That's a tall king, right? Winged Helmet on for sure. Winged Helmet's an interesting one. You're literally an ant? True. True. Okay, let's see. Here, people are talking about Winged Helmet. Apparently, they are a fan. See, this is a strange vanity. I'm pretty sure, I'd have to check. I'm pretty sure Winged Helmet was actually a way more expensive vanity in the past. People are saying it's like a good investment right now and that it's rising, but I don't even know. I don't know if I agree. I think it was actually way more expensive in the past, but we'll check. We'll check it out. It's hard to remember all items history, so we'll check out PokeMMO Hub and see what it says for its history. But Winged Helmet was an interesting item because it wasn't colorable at first, and when it wasn't colorable, it wasn't worth that much. But once they added the ability to dye it, like this one's light violet for example, this one's pink, you know, it aggressively spiked in value. Once they added the ability, once they like go back and make certain vanities dyeable, it's a huge value difference. So let's go check. Do market fuel items, Winged Helmet. Let's see the 1 year chart. I'm trying to get it to load, fellas. 1 sec. PokeMMO investment's been a little, or PokeMMO Hub. Yeah, it's gone down. I'm so glad I brought, so like, this is a great example of like new players seeing an item go down, but in actuality, we're seeing an item go up. But Winged Helmet used to be 10 to 11 mil. Here, let's talk about it. Give me 1 sec. Yeah, I'm so glad someone actually brought this up because it gives me a great talking point to essentially, firstly, show off PokeMMO Hub. If you aren't familiar, this is PokeMMO Hub, and you can use it to view certain items' price history. And this is a great example of newer players seeing Winged Helmet and thinking that it's raising in price. You know, like right here it says like, oh, it was 4.5 mil, you know, a couple days ago. Now it's 5 mil. Oh, it's raised in price. Well, no. It's been slowly dropping over the past year and a half or so. You see, back here it was 11 mil. Back here it was 9, 10 mil, 10 mil. Winged Helmet at a certain point was like 10 to 12 mil Pokeyen, and it's actually only consistently dropped over time. But if you started playing the game maybe around here, you know, February, you'll actually think it's risen. So it's important to go back and see the full history of an item's price. That was a great question. Steam market for PokeMMO, it's a fantastic resource. Proud and you anytime soon. Whenever, I'm just busy, man. Whenever I can, right? Like the problem is I have a million goals. I have 1 million goals, and everybody always asks, "Hey, man, when are you gonna go? When are you gonna do goal A? Right? When are you gonna do goal T? When are you gonna do goal X, Y, and Z?" And I'm like, dude, I can only do so many at a time. You know, it's cool to see all these goals and be interested in them, but I've got to take it step by step. In reality, it's not as exciting as people think it is, you know? Like, I mean, I love it, but like, it's a lot slower of a process, right? It's a slow process. You have to take every goal step by step, and it's not like a YouTube video where you see months progression in a matter of 20 minutes, you know? When are you gonna shiny Nurge voice? Clearly as soon as possible. What's the best gamble items in PokeMMO Mysterious Ultra Ball presents? What do you say? I mean, it depends what you want, right? Those are two different things. Mysterious Ultras, you're gambling for a shiny, and for Xmas presents or others, you're gambling for Pokeyen. So it depends. Do you want to gamble for Pokeyen or a shiny? Yeah, I'm shunting. What's up? What's up, Battle Buddha? Almost at 11k. Why no secret shiny rare yet? Feels so true, Novenger. So true. Good luck to you, dude. Complete the Pokedex in 1 week. Is that from scratch stampers? That's a really, really cool. That'd be really hard. Why not catch the Beldums? It's just not really worth it. I just don't really need the Pokeyen. I'd rather have the more encounters per hour. No, like, if the average player, I think it's super based and fair, James, for the average player to like maybe catch stuff along the hunt, but the reality is I'd rather just if I'm gonna make Pokeyen, I'd rather just go do something to make Pokeyen, like flip or something, you know, or anything, right? Intertwining activities can make them, yeah, also catching Beldums is hyper annoying. It takes a long time. They have one of the worst catch rates in game. It's not like so simple as, you know, just catch it. Forehead. Are you doing it from scratch, Stampers? That'd be super cool, man. Good luck to you, dude. Good luck to you, man. The hardest part about completing the Pokedex in a week time would definitely be the what's it called? Yeah, if I have 70 mil catch, if I'm that lucky, you know, privileged to have that, I might as well just like flip or shiny flip or do investments or... Yeah, it's a fun thing to do in Avenger for sure. The hardest part about the Pokedex in a week, sorry, is the Phenos, man. I really would recommend getting started on Phenos ASAP, dude. Phenos. Start checking Discords, sign up for the role. Like, yeah, I would get the Unova region done and finish Phenos as soon as possible. Okay, Korean Troll with the big W. Looking at the starters of the list of use Pokeballs, I would definitely just stick to Pokeballs. Like, Quick Balls are going to increase the rate at which you're able to catch them, but it's going to hurt your profits so much. I would just stick to Pokeballs, man. And like, they're Starlies, you know, like they're so easy to catch. I would stick on something like that. I would 100%. It's a good question. I would stick to Pokeballs. It's not worth the extra Poke. It's a huge difference, right? Like, per Quick Ball and per Repeat Ball, you're paying like 1k or more per ball. So like, let's say it takes you, it just, yeah, at that point you're going to destroy all your profits, right? Because think about it like this. If you catch 6 Padoves, let's actually bring up, this is a good question. Someone asked if they're going to catch Starlies for profit in the early game in Sinnoh, should they use Pokeballs or should they use Repeat Balls or Quick Balls? You're going to catch more Starlies per hour with Quick Balls for sure. It's going to be easier, but it's going to destroy your profits too much. If you're doing a money-making method like that, especially like on a pretty low-level Pokemon like Starly, they can definitely just be caught with Pokeballs, right? Like, a good example is, okay, let's say every 6 Starlies or so, you get a 1 times 31, and that's most of your profit, right? So let's do 6 Pokeballs, right? 6 Pokeballs is only going to cost you 1,200 Pokeyen. So if you get that Starly, let's say it's worth like 5 or 6k, after the listing fee and after the Pokeball cost, you're making around 3k Pokeyen or so every 6 stars. It's not that great, but it's not bad either. And you'll eventually have 2 times 31s and better IVs and like 1 times 31 plus nature and stuff like that as well to calculate, right? So like, but it's like minimum, on average, minimum, you're going to make like 3 or 4k every 6 Starlies caught. Something like that. It's a way to think about it, right? However, if you use Quick Balls, which I mean cost how much? And Repeat Balls cost like 1,500 or 1,250. What do Quick Balls cost? 1,300? 1,200 Pokeyen. So if you do 1,200 times 6, like, you're like 1 Quick Ball is the same cost as 6 Pokeballs. Versus if you do this, you're losing money. It's literally goes from, oh, you know, making a modest 3 to 4k per pit or every 6 Pidubs to on average minimum, to now you're losing money on that process because you wanted to use quick balls. Yeah, definitely just stick to Pokeballs and something like that. It's always good to, like, if you're going to catch Pokemon for profit, figure out which is the best ball and really stick to Pokeballs if you can. Gamba should do a Gamba. Good call. Start prediction. Shiny today, yes or no? 30 minutes to vote. There you go. What's up, Jimmy Run? How you doing, dude? There's tons of money-making guides out there, Alpha. You don't have to just go. I mean, Kev's great, but I don't want to. I do want to say I'm happy to be here to support other content creators. But we have been. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I think chat's been going a little too far into like, okay, well now we're just like self-promo or like promoing people a little too much. You know, it sucks because I don't want to. It's tough to draw a line because I want to promote content creators, especially others. Oh, did he release the meme one? Okay. I haven't watched that. I'll have to go watch that. But I do want to bring this up anyway because I think a lot of people have been. I haven't seen it. I'll have to go watch it. But it's a good point. Even obviously not relevant now anymore. But I have seen that a bit where people are kind of like, you know, I'm happy to support other content creators, but I don't. If I have a guide on it, I probably, you know, I prefer you watch that. But if theirs is better, go watch theirs. Like, figure out which is better. But I have to draw a line somewhere because some people try to take advantage of that kindness of me being so willing to shout out other creators, which is a little unfortunate. Oh, what's up, Atreyu? How are you? I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm doing pretty good. Why do people list Pokeballs on the GTL for 300 when they, yeah, it's just it's just dumb people. It's just dumb people, Aaron's. No one's buying those, 100%. I'd probably evolve it. I'd probably evolve it into a Salamence, the boy. Me and my team have to take me getting Switch with mods for research notes to our friends. 28 for a year. Fuck. It's kind of a good meme. Unless you told them afterwards, of course. Dude, that's actually, yeah, I have some barrels videos to watch. No, yeah, you're totally fine, obviously, Alpha. We all watched that video at some point as well. Shiny Typhlosion. Dude, congratulations, man. That's incredible. That's incredible, Jerka. Congrats, dude. That's super, super, super good. I think keeping and not evolving will be profitable. Do you mean on the shiny Bagon? You should never shunt. I mean, you can do whatever you want to do, right? But shiny hunting for profit is horrible. The Pokeyen per hour is so bad. No one in this game is very, very few. Pretty much nobody is shiny hunting for profit. It's not something that's good. It's not, yeah. It seems cool because you're like, oh, like, you know, you don't really make Pokeyen that consistently, but oh, if you get a shiny Bagon, oh, maybe you could go sell it for like 3 mil or 6 mil or whatever. Pokeyen is really easy to get in this game. Shinies are really hard, right? That's the way to think about it. There's tons of ways to make 300k, 400k, 500, 600,000 Pokeyen per hour, right? That's all doable. You can't, but it takes, no matter how much money you pump in, it still ends up being like the fastest shiny you can get. The fastest Bagon you can get is going to be like a couple 100 hours. Gym run jail? Dude, good luck to you, Atreyu. Are deep sea scales really selling for 20k? Wait, are deep sea scales really selling for 20k? Chuckle? That's pretty shocking to me. Deep sea, what are they being used for? Really? Wait, what are they being used for? No one's farming them right now? Are they just used for tutor moves? I'm trying to think. Like literally just tutor, yeah, tutor. That's so crazy to me. What's the move that they tutor that's this relevant? That is pretty shocking. 20k for deep sea scales. I mean, keep that in mind as a moneymaker, guys. That might be worth checking out. That is pretty crazy. Maybe I'll have to go test heart skills sooner than I realize.
I just wish you knew.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, 20k for a deep sea scale is wild. Yeah, that's pretty wild. I don't have any scales. I have some tooths, but yeah, no deep sea scales. That's crazy. Yeah, Evo some mons, but yeah, the main thing there is definitely the tutor. But what move do they tutor? Does anybody know off the top of the head? Fuck, that's funny, Blaze. That's cool. Nice, hey, nice catch though. Nice catch. Are Chaos Mons, especially shiny ones, quite expensive nowadays? What Chaos Pokemon are you referring to? Even then, like, what's the... We could check. Like, let's say... We can just do the math, man. It's pretty easy, right? So let's say we want to try to... Okay. If people are asking about shiny hunting for profit, and I always tell people it's really, really, really bad Pokeyen per hour to shiny hunt for profit. You can do it if you really want to, if it brings you joy. If it's fun to you to shiny hunt something and sell it, more power to you, right? Do whatever you do. People are doing the Chaos Egg group. So yeah, Chaos Egg group is pretty good nowadays, right? So a Chaos Egg group Pokemon, a male shiny, so it'd have to be male, so 50% chance of that happening. Let's say you go do Stunfisk, right? Stunfisk is pretty easy, let's say you get like 3 million Pokeyen on average. We can even raise it to like 3.5, right? That's so high. If we assume you're making 3.5 million Pokeyen when you sell that, that's so high, right? That's so high, right? We're gonna assume that though. So let's say 3.5 million, and let's say on average it takes you 30,000 hours, 30 hours to shiny hunt a Stunfisk. It's really that simple. So this number divided by 30, boom, 116k per hour. Horrible Pokeyen per hour. This is bottom of the barrel. This is worse than payday pickuping. This is worse than what you could do fresh off the boat in Pallet Town. Like, there are, like, and that's assuming the best of the best of the best, right? That's assuming you're getting a shiny every 30,000 encounters, and it's assuming you're selling it for 3.5 million, right? 116k per hour is horrible, right? Once again, shinies are hard to get. Pokeyen's easy to make. It really, really is. I know it seems difficult, but with enough game knowledge and time and effort put in, you can do it really, really easily. I have tons of guides out there on talking about it. I have a video where I made 100,000 Pokeyen in the first hour on a fresh account. Not pure yen, but in value. And then I have another video where I made 1 million Pokeyen in actual Pokeyen cash in 1 day from scratch on an account. There's methods that make 600,000 Pokeyen per hour. There's methods that make 400k, 300k, 200k with nothing you need. Like, Pokeyen is easy and consistent. Shinies are rare, difficult, and out of your control. 300 hours is pretty... So I would say the average person, especially if you started playing back in 2013, 2014. So, and not to devalue, I hope you get a shiny as soon as possible, Blaze. That's at the end of the day, for sure. But I don't want you to be so entitled so early on, right? To give you an idea, I think the average player gets a shiny, their first shiny, around 400 to 600 hours in-game time. Personally, it took me 2,200 hours in-game before I received my first shiny, and I started playing back in 2013. Didn't see my first shiny until 2021. Not to say you should go that dry. I don't want you to go that dry. I want you to get a shiny. But what you got to do, man, is go do ×5 forwards. The thing is, especially if you started playing back in 2013, 2014, most of your encounters and most of your time spent playing the game, Blaze, was probably doing single encounters, which is slow as all hell, right? So what I would do is just go do ×5 forwards, man. Get an encounter counter, track your encounters. Encounters mean so much more than hours. When you track hours, like, it doesn't tell you anything. I don't know how many hours you've spent of those doing ×5 hordes, right? Like, you could have spent all 300 hours of those doing ×5 hordes, and I just don't know. And you're actually wicked turbo dry. We just don't know. That's very, very lucky, Sacrum. That's actually crazy. That's crazy, crazy lucky. That's awesome to hear, though. What's up, Mr. Goober? I don't know why people bother doing money grinds when you can just have 3 alt accounts and make 1 mil 3 hours a day. Besides the brain death, yeah. Besides the brain damage, yeah. I think the brain damage is a pretty good reason. Yeah, ×5 hordes, yes. ×5 hordes changed the game. Let me cook. That's also pretty good, man. Congratulations. That's incredible. Even with like ×5 hordes, so good. Shiny Kecleon is a rare, dude. What the hell? Good Easter. Easter was solid. It was fine. We spent a lot of time with Casey's family, which is hit and miss, some positives, some negatives. I'd really give mushrooms. I have no recollection of buying this. I didn't, but some people, we get lucky. We have some very kind gifters in the community, dude. I recently got some for sure. I've recently been super lucky with the gifters, man. I need to update my my sub list, by the way. That reminds me. If you guys are enjoying today's stream, I do have to remind you every so often, quickly liking the stream on YouTube, tremendously, ridiculously helpful. Liking the stream is such an easy way to just help the algorithm for me. Dislike if not, totally okay. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see daily PokeMMO videos. Follow me on Twitch for streams Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET. Discord's down below, and if you want to go above and beyond and support the content, YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, and PayPal supplemental donations help out a ton. Short stream's not ending. It's just a little reminder. Reminders are important. Are there any high-level horde weak point of the fire types? I used to wipe the horde in order not lose any XP. High-level horde weak to fire type moves. I don't know if there's that many like grass. That's a good question. I can't think of many like grass type or bug type high-level hordes. There's probably a high-level parasect horde somewhere, which is, I mean, 4 times weak to fire as well. Bloom just aren't that high level. Like, they don't have that many high level, from my understanding. Yeah, what you could do is do Mount Silver or Cerulean Cave Parasect hordes. This would require Leppas, though. This might as well. This is going to be 4 times weak to fire. That's your best bet. Stream ending, unfortunately. Stream is not ending. Don't... Chat's trying to trick you. Don't be tricked. PokeWilds. PokeWilds seems super fucking cool. I acknowledge PokeWilds is like a really, really good, really cool game. It's kind of just not for me. I don't know. I don't know. I can't really... I didn't really enjoy it too much. I get why it's so good, but I did a couple videos on it. How many shinies do I have? I think I have 36 at the moment. 36 OTs. Cheeky half-hour stream. Stream is not ending. Don't let chat trick you. What's Pokemon Wilds? How do you describe Pokemon Wilds? Like a gold, silver, gold/silver Pokemon survival. It's like, imagine like Pokemon survival, right? But it's very old school. Like even a little too old school for me. I love Shiny Lickitung, but I get it. Shut up, Mia Core. You're already, no way this is your first patch stream because you're already fucking in with all the memes. So there's no shot. There's no shot. Wouldn't it be more beneficial to single shunt in Kanto for the chance of Zapdos? I remember you saying you wanted to every time nearly last small trades. I already have Zapdos. So this is Zapdos' second rotation joke, man. So I already have Zapdos. Technically, if there was a single encounter hunt in Kanto that I really wanted to do, it technically would be. But there's not really, like, the only single encounter Kanto hunts that I do are, what's it called? Like when I do them to get the legendaries, and I have all the legendaries now. Hey Pat, do you know if there's a list of the tiers of Pokemon anywhere outside of looking at usage, or would you just use the usage as a good gauge for team building? There's a couple different things, right? You can look at PvP stats in game, obviously what you mean by usage. You look at PvP stats in game for the tiers of Pokemon. You can also look at the Pokedex. The Pokedex, you can click over here and sort by OU and see the full list of Pokemon. You can sort by UU. You can sort by NU. Is there something else I'm missing that you're looking? I'm not sure if I understand the question, because you should be able to have, yeah, Pokedex is a good resource as well. No, you're totally perfect, Cody. I just want to make sure. Where do legendaries spawn? If you Google legendaries explained PokeMMO, I have a really in-depth video on it. That'll give you a better answer, dude. But it's tough. It's not really, it's a complicated answer. Oh, yes, James. Sorry. Yes. What's your question, James? I got you. Sorry about that, dude. Thank you for reminding me. What's your question, James? No, you're perfect, Cody. How should I train the EVs of my Mons? Depends on the Pokemon. Depends what you need it for. Depends on... That's like asking, like, hey, how should I make my sandwich, right? Or, like, what toppings should I put on my sandwich? And it's like, well, what kind of sandwich do you have? How do you like your sandwiches? That's a totally dependent on a million other factors question. All right, PvP question. I want to build a semi-sand team with Gigalith and Stoutland. Yep, very good right now in NU. It's usually broken, always gets banned out. I need an answer to Hitmontop, Blaziken, etc. TLDR, cook me up something or an idea or even a team for NU. I can try my best. So you're doing Gigalith, Stoutland. Gigalith should be able to face both of those Pokemon pretty well, right? Especially Blaziken. But you could have something else for Hitmontop. Generally, Slowbro. I think Slowbro answers both of those Pokemon really well if it's still an NU. Slowbro is really good when it's an NU. It might be in UU. No, it's an NU. Yeah, I think Slowbro is a really good counter to those. Quagsire can be a counter to Blaziken, but Blaziken can also run Life Orb, Hidden Power, Grass. I feel like Slowbro is your best bet. I feel like Slowbro counters both Hitmontop and Blaziken quite well. I'm trying to think if Hitmontop ever runs like Thief or some sort of Dark type move, and then even if it does, yeah, I feel like you're going to be able to pressure those super well. So I would rock a Slowbro personally. That's going to be really, really good on that team. Even through taking the Sand Chip. You could run Slack Off on it or something. I think it's probably worth it. Any surf leveling spots? Tons of videos on leveling. If you Google PokeMMO leveling locations or XP training locations, tons of videos showing those. It's super, super fair to dislike how legendaries work in PokeMMO. I think a lot of people take contention with that, which is totally fine. Just an opinion thing. Fair enough. Oh, no. Yeah, I only care about getting the legendaries on their first month rotation. Today's the day. Hopefully, Rory. What's up, dude? Yeah, it was a cool question, James. Pet Dono Walls. Yeah, what's up? Rate Shiny Sentret. Shiny Sentret, okay. Obviously, Shiny Furret is awesome. But it's like... one day, I'll go for Furret. Like, I could go, I guess, today. But I'm not, like, I don't know. I'm not, like... super dying for it, you know. Shiny Furret's cool, but I'm not super dying for it. I want a PvP so bad. I love the PvP in this game. Hopefully, wait. Yeah, speaking of PokeMMO PvP, how is the NU tier doing? How is the health of the NU tier now that Blaziken is back in it? I mean, 60% win rate's pretty crazy, but it's only day 2. Only 900. I guess, yeah, only 2,700 NU games have been played. So this could be better. This is really high. Maybe people have forgotten how to play against it. I don't know. This will hopefully this will come down. This win rate's extremely high, and hopefully we see some of these tanky. Hopefully we see some of these tanky Pokemon kicked out of here, man. Because yeah, for a while, NU was just dominated by Stall. Once Blaziken left, dude, the tier has been dominated by Stall. And I really hope Blaziken coming back can kick Stall out of here. Or maybe Blaziken's win rate will just remain super high until people switch off their Stall teams, you know? They'll get forced out. We'll have to see. We'll keep an eye on it. Yeah, that's awesome, James. What's up, Andrew? Shiny Furret's fantastic. Yeah, so Shiny Furret's fantastic. For those who don't know, it is it's winter right now. It's winter season in PokeMMO, which is important because number one, you can shunt Vanillish in Unova ×5 hordes near a PC. If you want to shiny Vanillish, Vanillite, Vanillix, go for it now. It's like by far the best way to hunt it. And then also Furret, shiny Sentret / Furret actually becomes better / easier to hunt during the winter. I think it bumps up from like a 40% chance of encountering Sentret to like a 60%, so like a 20% bump. So if you're interested in that, check it out. Make a video about the winter things to complete. The issue is I've already done that a couple different times. Like, do I really make a video talking about the winter changes every 3 months when it happens, right? Or do I just like mention it in a stream recap? I've already made a video on that, but it's hard to keep track of that stuff. NU has more games than UU. NU usually has more games than UU is the most dead format. NU usually does have more games than UU. NU, yeah. Ninetales, thank you for the Prage, dude. Hopefully a shiny soon. Thank you, gamer. It's every seasons change at the start of every month, but like winter returns every like 3 or 4 months. I have a video on hopefully everything or most things. In the rare instance, if you were to encounter a shiny Beldum here, and if the encounter were double battle, wouldn't it be safer to have 2 ghost types to shield from the UT attacking the non-ghost? Technically, I guess that's true. That's like so unlikely. Like you're not wrong. It's an interesting question. Like, is it worth to? My answer would probably be that like. Actually, what I should do. No, it shouldn't matter. My answer is that it's probably fine in that situation to just bring out my Breloom and my Spirit Tomb and just like spore the shiny one so it has way less opportunities to attack and kill the other one, if that makes sense. I would just switch into Breloom plus Spirit Tomb and that should be pretty safe. And then worst case scenario, I could Master Ball it. If it was able to take down and like hurt itself enough into Breloom, like worst case scenario, I could master ball it, but that it'd be pretty unlikely. But it's an interesting, like, it is unironically like an interesting. If you want to be like total peak perfect, I get what you're saying, the boy. It's cool. It's good. It's important to think about those scenarios, even like, because I haven't thought about that, right? Like, if I think about that and I'm like, it's not really worth bringing double ghost types because it's so unlikely, that's fine. But if I haven't even thought about it, it's worth thinking about. I have not killed a shiny by mistake yet. Thank everything. I have a video on that topic, Vandergooten. If you Google it, Hidden Ability Breeding Guide PokeMMO. The answer is yes, but no. Like, it depends. The video will explain. Ninetales, thanks for the sub again, dude. I super appreciate that, man. 10 total months of subs. Hopefully shiny soon. I missed the shiny ratings. Sorry to hear it, dude. Well, I want to get back to doing like shiny ratings and fashion contests like once every other month or so. We'll see. True. Dude, is that... So I watched that. There was like a YouTube short on that I feel like went viral about it in November. The problem is that even true for PokeMMO? I don't know if that's how PokeMMO animations work. I know that's how it works for Black and White. I don't know if that's how it works for PokeMMO. But I know the meme. Do like a last 12 months shiny contest? Well, generally, like if someone submitted something before, I don't rate it again. And like other people, like it's not like there's not like one big winner, you know? Like everybody should have a chance. Just submit whatever you have, you know? You sound a little sick. My nose is a little stuffy. I appreciate you asking. I think I'm fine. My nose is a little stuffy. Thanks for asking, though. That was nice. What's up, Fairy? How you doing today? That's awesome to hear that. Yeah, I like the videos. They help me figure out what shinies were good when I started. I really appreciate that. Yo, what's up, stream? Love your content, Rocket. Wait, who? Oh, Team Rocket. Yes, Team Rocket's fucking awesome. Can I hoard vanilla? Yes, you can hoard vanillish right now. It's a good time to do it, man. Shiny of the month? I feel like that becomes a little too... It's too much to keep track of for me, man. I have too many other things that I have to do, unfortunately. I wanted to do the, like, shiny... I tried doing the shiny montage for, like... I did it for, like, 1 month or something, where I had a bunch of people submit their shiny reactions into my Discord, and I did that video. But that video, like, the issue was the views per effort, like the time and effort that it took to make that video in relation to the views was just super not worth it. I had to discontinue that. Well, maybe bring that back at some point. It's still a fun thing to do, but I have to use my time and energy. Like, I always tell people, ideas are the easy part. Everybody's got good ideas. Like, it's a weird thing to say, but I think it's true at this point in our lifetime. Like, most people in this lifetime have good ideas. The more important resource, like, what's it called? Like, ideas are a dime a dozen, but the harder part is time and energy. Time and energy to actually execute and do the things is way harder. New player and stuck in E4 Kanto. I have a video that covers top, like, 3 tips on how to beat the Elite Fours in Pokemon. Have you watched that? If not, I'd recommend that. If you've already watched that, I can try to help you out. I think that sounds familiar. There's some easier way for those 2 Pokemon as well. James. How was your long Easter weekend? I had some good times. We had to spend a lot of time. I mean, it was a busy fucking weekend, dude. What do we do? Me and Casey, we were really busy, man. Wedding stuff, helping future mother-in-law, apartment hunting. Like, we browsed apartments. I fucking chainsawed wood like all of Saturday morning, and then we just like sat around and listened to her crazy parents a little bit on Sunday, and she knows that. Time with family is always questionable, you know. Where's the horde for Vanillish? It's over in Oplucid City, I believe. Or no. Dragon Spiral. It's the... What am I thinking of? It's the one that Dragon Spiral Tower's at. We're gonna see a shiny today, dude. We'll see, man. Stay stoic, King. Fuck. Icarus City. Thank you. Yeah, Icarus City. So the top, like, yeah, right to the west, northwest of the PC. Yeah, so like we're like apartment hunting. We're like planning the wedding. We're seeing who's RSVP'd. We sent out invitations. We had to saw wood for my future mother-in-law. Man, a lot of stuff, you know, just busy as hell. Went to a friend's housewarming, you know, a lot of stuff. What does Shiny Entei look like? Shiny Entei has that like black face mask, which is really, I like that look, honestly. I have a Shiny Entei in Pokemon Go. Weird flex, but yeah, we got sucked back into Pokemon Go, honestly. Me and Casey have been trying. Me and Casey have been playing a shit ton of tennis because it's like, firstly, it's really fucking fun, and then secondly, it's a really like, if we play tennis every day, it's a really good way for us to like get in shape before the wedding, and it's fun. Housewarming for our friend, basically like a small little get together / party to celebrate them moving into a new apartment. Oh yeah, tennis is insane. You run so much, dude. It's like insane cardio. It's less steps overall than just like walking, but it's like way more jolty movement and like short. It's a lot of short sprinting. Yo, nice. Oh, you already got yours? Yeah, that's so good, dude. Already yesterday. That's so good. First time watcher. What's up, Adam? I appreciate it, dude. Dude, I appreciate it. I had mixed reception on it, Jimmy Run, so I'm glad you liked it, dude. Rock climbing seems fucking awesome. I'm sure I would love it. Never tried it. Dude, no, I didn't. What'd you say, Clark? Oh, you're good, dude. I don't even see what you said. My comment wasn't too harsh, dude. I didn't even fucking. I don't remember what you said, Clarko. How was your lawn? No, dude. Oh my god, you're fine. I didn't take that. You're perfect, dude. What's up, Clarko? You're perfect, dude. I'm on Crystal. Pretty cool. 4 Zapdos this month. Do you have alt accounts that hunted on, dude? Good luck to you. That's cracked. How much hour encounter do I have to put to get... Wait, what? I don't... How do you answer that question, Nitu? It depends. That's like saying, hey, how much money per hour do I have to make to buy a house? And it's like, okay, well, wait, well, what job do you have? What's the... You know, how many hours a week do you work? That's the... I get a lot of questions from people, like incomplete questions. People will be like, hey man, what car should I buy? And it's like, dude, how should I know? Like, what car do you want? Do you need a pickup truck? Do you need do you live in like a, do you need like a, what's your gas mileage? What do you look for gas mileage like? Do you need to tow anything? Like, dude, I don't fucking know, dude. Like, dude, what the hell? I think forehand is way easier for sure, but I want to get better at my backhand. But forehand is definitely way easier for me. You really, goddamn, that's kind of cruel, Adam, but I fair enough, dude. I mean, obviously, yeah. This your wedding month? No, July coming up. It's just, you'd be amazed at how much you have to prepare, like ahead, like easily, like you need like a 1 year time to plan a wedding. How much Pokeyen to build a house? Now that's the real question. That's the real question. I change shunting locations all the time, never stop. It's something I very often do. Unironically, that's kind of based, Shuckle. Like, actually good for, you know. Being friends with people of different ages is just a really good thing in life. Like, I'm really fortunate. Like, I would consider myself quote unquote friends with some people that are like 50, 60 years old. And like, they actually can offer some really, really good insight and like really good wisdom. Or they can be batshit crazy. So find the ones that, you know, there's some 60-year-olds that are super wise, super calm and controlled. And there's some that are batshit, so. Stream should be fine. Preparing a wedding is like prepping an egg shunt. True. True. My friend's idea. Fuck, that's kind of funny. That's kind of a good meme, Adam. That's kind of like that's kind of a good meme. If he was like, oh, I'll be the worst, man. Fuck it. And he wants to like get drunk and run around and like, that's kind of okay. Fair enough. That's kind of funny. Are you gonna have to do the open, dude? Me and Casey have been playing tennis for like a week or two. Both of us are very bad. I'm very like, it's very fun. We've obviously improved a shit ton. Like, we've probably been playing tennis like every day for like the past, I think we skipped 1 or 2 days, right? Over the past like 14 days. We've been playing, we're obsessed, dude. Yeah, that's some, honestly, I can see myself. That's fun, Adam. Fair enough, dude. That's very fun. That's incredible to hear, Riley. Good luck to you, dude. It's such a good feeling when you finally get that shiny like that. If you consider how big the universe is and how small we are, I'm not really eating that much pizza. You should eat more pizza. That is true. Yeah, unironically, Clarko, I kind of did, dude. I kind of did a little bit. I love the preparing the weddings like preparing an egg shunt. It's actually true. I don't know, 17. Yeah, were you? Is that really? No way, Josh. I don't remember. That's crazy. Why tennis and not something cool like shuffleboarding? Tennis is just, I don't know. It's kind of funny because like I actually love tennis, but I feel like it's hard to tell people you like tennis because the crowd. I feel like tennis players. Maybe I'm sorry to all the tennis players. I mean, I'm becoming a tennis player. I feel like tennis players on average kind of cringe, right? Kind of posh, kind of, you know. But it's actually such a good sport. Like, it's actually so fun. The game itself is so good, and it's so good for you. But like the culture surrounding tennis is like, oh, let's play in front of the queen and fucking, oh, like fucking get around this little stadium. Oh, only quiet claps, please. Like, it's kind of like golf, right? Where like, I mean, I love memeing on golf. Okay, golf is funny as fuck. Looking in from the out, but like I always say, I know for a fact if I went and played like one round of golf, I'd be like, fuck, this is so. I know that I would love it. I know that, but oh, this is so fucking fun, shit. But if I don't play golf, then I can make fun of it, you know? I like lacrosse. I'm kind of biased on lacrosse because lacrosse is pretty big in Maryland, so it's like important. I don't know what the meme is. Dude, maybe that's what it is, Justin. Tennis is so fun. And like tennis, I feel like tennis, I don't know, it's weird that tennis is seen as this like posh sport. It doesn't have to be, man. Me and Casey, we thrifted both of our tennis rackets for $5 a piece. Like $5 a piece on tennis rackets. We bought 3 tennis balls for like $3.50. Like, and then we just walked to a court near us. And I feel like there's more and more tennis courts popping up. Do different characters share a bag? No. But you can share like an account box, and you can share, if you have like 2 characters on one account and you pop donor status, they can share that. Boring to watch? Maybe. Yeah, I feel like maybe, man. It's very fun. Tennis, I feel like tennis also has a pretty high physical barrier to entry. Like when me and Casey first started playing, right? Yeah, a dono's account wide, which you a lot of people don't even know. You wouldn't think it, Cav. You wouldn't think it. But yeah, with tennis, like, it's to play full court tennis, like 1v1 full court tennis, literally just to play the game at a base level requires so much cardio, right? So like I would say a lot of people, probably like 50% of people, like probably don't have the cardio, myself included when me and Casey started. And I'm a big guy, but me and Casey have been playing like full court tennis now. It took us about like, I would say it took us about like 3 to 5 days of playing half court. We would just play half court. We would just like stay up close to the line and do that. Thoughts on pickleball? Pickleball is probably pretty cool. I am too much of a cringe hipster, and it's when I see something that's a fad, it immediately, it's a red flag in my head and it pulls me away from it. I don't like that pickleball is such a big fad right now. But it's probably a great sport. Every sport's probably great, you know? I haven't played pickleball, but it's probably fun. It kind of cringes me out that the amount of time we'll like have our tennis rackets and walk to the tennis court, and the amount of people that have stopped us to be like, oh, are you gonna play pickleball? And we're like, no, we're gonna play tennis. And like, oh, okay, fuck. Like, everybody, like, pickleball is just like a social fad right now, which is fine. It's probably a great sport on top of that, but I don't know why that annoys me. It's not really, it shouldn't really annoy me. What's up, King? How you doing, dude? I'm honored to hear it, man. I'm happy to hear it, dude. Tennis is just big ping pong. Super true, and ping pong is fucking based. Ping pong is actually such a good sport. Ping pong is so fun, dude. Ping pong is so fun. Oh yeah, out of breath in 3 minutes, dude. Yeah. What's a fad? Fortnite? No, you're totally right. How do you explain a? It's like a fad is like a term that's like a social phenomena that like pops up very quickly and then kind of dies, right? So like, what's a good example of like Bakugan was kind of a fad. I don't know if you guys had, I don't know how big, like, what's a good, like yeah, fad's like a phase, right? Like, a fad, like a phase of, yeah. And like, Bakugan's fucking based, but it was a hard fad, right? Like, I think Beyblades lived on a bit longer. Yes, it's like, I feel like certain things pop up really big, really fast. Why is it so common in America for strangers to talk to you? I don't think it's that. It depends on where you're at, actually. For sure, Clarko. So, dude, I will say, like, as much as I like to, there's some monstrous positives and some monstrous negatives to living in, like, southern states or whatever, right? Crime is often worse in southern states, unfortunately. And then it's just, there's some people can be nastier, fucking racism, right? Like, there's some issues to being in the South, right? However, on the surface, people are a lot nicer, as I would say as well. Like, people are more, you're more likely to get talked to by a stranger, for better or for worse, probably in southern states. And like, I'm trying to think what else. Like, it depends where you're at, whether you're gonna get talked to or not. Old people, yes, old people are way more likely to talk to you, I feel like. I think he's kind of cute and most of the time it's just nice, but it depends. Yeah, pickleball is huge. Pickleball blew up during COVID. Midwestern people are nice, yeah. The worst is when a stranger talks to you and they kind of like keep talking to you and they kind of like follow you around and keep talking. That sucks. But if someone's just like, hey, like, you know, it's always nice when it's like a short, pleasant, you know, little interaction. Yeah, there's some positives and negatives. Yeah, where you're incredibly yes, that's for sure. It depends, Aaron, for sure, dude. It's super like, you could have an old person, like, it's so coin flip. It depends on the state. You'll have an old person who will stop you and be like, like, have a beautiful day, son. And you'll be like, oh, that's, you know, have a good one. And you'll have some stop you and be like, oh, did you know COVID was made in a lab? And it's like, oh, okay. Like, we don't like, whether that's, we don't got to talk about that. Like, come on, I'm just trying to go play tennis. Like, what, you know, some people, it's coin flip. What's gonna happen? You have to kind of take it step by step, and it's tough, man. Old people, or just people talking to you in public in general, it can be nice, but some people will go a little too far. Some people will just a lot of old people, I feel like it's more than ever right now, old people love to jump into politics, like, as soon as they meet a stranger, like in the grocery store. And it's like, dude, come on. I don't want to fucking, whether I agree or disagree, I don't want to talk about this right now. It's not socially polite, you know? It's a back and forth. Anyways. Some people have to tell you their opinions, even if they didn't ask. It's like, for some people, it just becomes their personality to, like, spout off offensive opinions, whether they're right or wrong, you know? Yeah, you're not wrong. The main thing is not to get political, but it's kind of like, I feel like what happened is everybody started caring about politics a lot more. And the reality is, most of us don't know what the fuck we're talking about. I will be the first person to say it, right? Like most of us, the average person, if you work a job, if you have a partner, you don't have the time. You literally don't have the time to go research and read studies and do all, like politics is a full-time job. Most of us don't have the time or energy to engage with it, and that's okay. But you can't have such strong opinions over something where, like, all you know about it is from one oligarch you've like listened to on YouTube like tell you all your opinions. Like if that's how you're getting all your information, like you probably just shouldn't have that strong of an opinion on something. If you want to put in the time and energy to like treat it like a job and do all the research, more power to you. And like people should care about politics. It's important. It helps our society. But way too many people have opinions on really complicated things because they've only heard like 10 seconds of one side, and they just immediately gravitate towards the first side they hear. And it's just the strongest, the most powerful thing you can say nowadays is I don't know. You know, I don't know. I don't know a lot of stuff. That's okay. I don't know, you know. Yes, I like that a lot, Austin. Research before voting a little, as much as you can, and just see what best fits your intuitive morals and stuff. And you know, good luck, right? Start politics about shiny hunting full-time jobs. Starting to hate them both. What's up, Anthony? 79,000. That is brutal, dude. Good luck to you, man. I do need to drink some water. Unironically, Fun Bus, we absolutely are in a political fad, 100%, and it will end. That's for sure. I feel like I always say we're just going through cycles, man. I feel like this happens, dude. I know I'm smooth brain. I feel like this happens every like 30 years or so. Every 30 years or so, we have a huge political arc as a society. Every 30 years or so, we enter like a hustle period, and then every other 30 years or 40 years or whatever, fucking we go hippie mode and we all chill the fuck out and like relax a little, you know. Dude, that's one of the craziest ones. I don't want to get into politics, but it does amaze me how many Americans have such a strong opinion on global affairs. I know that I'm an ignorant American, right? Local politics and politics to my region are already complicated enough, let alone other countries that have hundreds of years of history that fucking I don't know. Like it's just way more people should just say I just don't know. Like I just don't know. A lot of people are mad because someone told them to be mad. 100%. When's the next hippie era? Dude, I've been kind of meme predicting the next. We are in grind, sigma, fucking generational wealth. Like everybody's working so hard right now, myself included. I get pulled into it. I'm not, you know, the exception. I'm not. But I feel like in the next, I don't know if it'll be maybe 2030 and up or 2025 and up. I don't know what it'll be. I would guess in the next 1 to 5 years. I feel like what's it called? 100%. Once again, politics are important, Anthony, but the reality is most of us don't know what we're talking about. And if you have the time and energy to research into it, more power to you, right? And I encourage you to, if you care about it, if it's an interest of yours, go for it. But treat it with you have to treat it with the respect it deserves, you know? That's really it. That's why I always encourage people, dude, have your strong takes, have your intuitive strong takes off of like food and media, right? If you eat one olive and you're like, oh fuck olives, I hate olives, hell yeah, that's funny. There's nothing wrong with that. Like that extremism on food doesn't really hurt anybody, as long as you're not like, oh, everybody who eats olives should fucking have their hands cut off. Like that's a little too far. But like if you're like, oh, I fucking hate olives, that's fine, right? If you need to get out that extremism energy, use it over topics like TV shows, media, movies, and food. Don't do it over serious stuff like politics, which should be the most. The reality is politics should be boring as fuck. It should be mundane. It should be like mundane, old, calm people with fucking gray as hell, silver hair, just all sitting in a circle discussing the most boring, calm shit, trying to achieve the same goals. But it just gets crazy. I mean, I wish there was a way. I don't know. That's a way more complicated. Once again, I don't want to get into. Remember the most polarizing topic was Edward versus Jacob? Dude, and obviously, everybody here knows that Edward is clearly, you know, everybody knows we're Team Edward, right? By far, not even close. Jacob's just like a little whiny fuckboy. We all know that, right? I try to avoid it as much as possible. I try to just talk about the generality of it as opposed to getting into like side versus side or like whatever. You just lost me. Hey, fair. Dude, I hate Jacob. I'm sorry. Definitely Team Edward. I just fucking threw my energy drink can off thing. Fucking Twilight. Hey, I grew up with an older sister, okay? I've seen my fair share of Twilight. I can't watch this stream anymore if you support Edward. Oh, shit. I had an IRL friend recently... Hello? I had an IRL friend recently talking about WrestleMania. Dude, I respect wrestling fans. I was into wrestling when I was much younger. I'm not really into it nowadays, but it's fucking entertaining. I get it. I get how, like, it's just like... Wrestling is truly just man's drama, and I like... It's fun, dude. It's a really fun meme. Literally, who is Team Jacob? I think Casey's Team Jacob. Never met a single person? Dude, I think me and Casey beef on this. I think me and Casey beef on this. Has your trainer card? No, you're good. Sorry if I... 7,500 hours. I don't know what else is important. The date, battle points. Dude, that's fun. Enjoy, Anthony. True, Rumel. True. But people, dude, it's like 50-50, Rumel. It's like 50-50. Uncommon Aboja L. A lot of people love Team Jacob. I don't know, dude. Apparently, Josh. That's why she's into me. I'm just like that. Minus the swollen tanned. I guess minus the tanned. I'm a little minus. I'm just the whiny part. 90k encounters dry. Some of the first. Dude, good luck to you, dude. 90k dry is tough. Good luck to you, man. We got over the fed up. Tired of the Gamba. Look at Tino over here. Tired of the Gamba stealing my points. Donating a shiny charm to absolutely throw the odds in his favor for today's Gamba for Twitch stream. We'll see what happens. Let me go ahead and invite some people to a shiny charm. You're pasty as fuck. I've been getting a little... I am very fucking pale. And I like being pale. I'll say it. But I've been getting a farmer's tan. Casey's been memeing on my farmer's tan recently. I've been getting a farmer's tan since we've been playing tennis. I tan very quickly. I just never go outside. I'm based. Okay, let me team chat, where you at? Shiny charm time. All spots open. Who pre-typed? Let's see. Can I get in? Team gets first priority. Pat leaking team chat, true. Okay, we got Joshua, Pod, Goofy. I love the name. Shiny Carp. Hell yeah. Get in here, Goofy. Nice, nice, nice. All right, the easiest, quickest, best luck team of 4. Let's go ahead. Do I have any more premium lures? I don't think I do. We're going to go ahead and pop it, fellas. Dude, part of me is tempted. Oh, I shouldn't do it. Part of me is tempted to pop some mysterious balls today. What do we think, chat? Can chat convince me? That really be tough. I'm so dry, dude. I'm so dry. For now, we'll just go ahead and don't. I saw one person say don't, so I'm not going to. You convinced me. I'm going to pop a shiny charm. Good luck to everybody. We're going to do some single encounters. Hope for a Bagon here. See what happens. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. But 35 mil on what? Do it for entertainment? Oh, no. Talented gambler? Yeah, it's a skill-based thing. Dude, so many people start playing PokeMMO and get immediately addicted. As long as you're not neglecting, you know, all your other things. Make sure you're showering. Make sure you're going to work, going to school, whatever. You know, there's nothing... You can play PokeMMO for 10 hours a day responsibly. I'll say it. Ruin the content. That's... Unironically, that becomes my issue, David. Like... I really don't respect Mysterious Ball Shinies as much, which is really sad, but it's true because you just can't tell if it's faked or not, you know? Open one of each? That is kind of a funny... But I have to buy them. I have to even numbers, you know? Pokemon's life. Okay, be careful, but sure. Manipulate your betting odds? Yeah, gift a charm. Manipulates the odds. I think you can't get a Mysterious Ball Shalfa. Prove me wrong. Okay, you know the way to my heart, Alpha. You know I'm so contrarian and stubborn. Oh, come on. Get out of here. Ever experienced the irrational fear of encountering a shiny you don't want? Well, yes, 100%. And it is fully an irrational. You're 100%. You're totally correct. But yes, I have. Absolutely. True, true, Ghost 2, true. Yeah, that's pretty nice, Guy Eats. Yeah, if you're definitely don't. I mean, it's cool to spend money on PokeMMO, but try not to treat it as a microtransaction game. I don't know if you have the money, whatever, but spend responsibly, play the game responsibly. I love this game. I think it's awesome. I have 7,000 hours in it. Now, that doesn't mean you should put 7,000 hours in like 1 year. You know, split it up into at least 2 years, guys. Come on, you know, be reasonable. Need the drip? Yeah, understandable. So thank you, Arthur. Good luck to you too if you're hunting, dude. I appreciate it, man. You price check? I don't do price checks for free because they take a fair amount of time and energy, dude. And also, I used to do price checks for a long time, but what would happen is people would always just come ask me for price checks, and they would never actually learn how to price check themselves. It was very much like not that you'll do that. I'm not trying to assume, but I'm trying to explain why I don't. It very much became like if you give a man a fish, he eats for a day, and if you teach him how to fish, he eats for a lifetime. People took advantage of my kindness, which is really cringe, but it's what happened. So I had to stop doing price checks. You can pay Twitch points. If you have a 10,000 Twitch points, you can redeem a price check. But even like what's happened is it's really, really sad, but like since I've added the Twitch reward for price checks, right? And I started like including those in the stream recap. Since I've been including price checks in the stream recap where someone paid me to do it, people have been coming in and asking for free price checks, thinking I'm doing them for free, and that's not what I'm here for. That's a little disappointing that people are still trying to take advantage of that, I guess. I don't know. He doesn't have enough streamer luck. God damn it. I have 7,000 hours in this game. Started today. True. Actually, true and real. Latest shiny. What was my last shiny? Like the Blossom / Gloom? Fuck, that's very... The fact that... What a suffering from success situation, Fortnite gamer. I'm scared of getting a shiny Bagon since I already have a shiny Salamence, but I really want to shunt with you. What a suffering from success, motherfucker. That is awesome, dude. What does price checking help with? Price checking is like you want to make sure you don't undersell a Pokemon. Right? Price checking is hard. Like it's a difficult skill to learn in PokeMMO, but it's important. Did you go drive for all of March? Oh, you know I did, dude. You know I did, Hummus. What's up, man? You know me, man. I think I went dry for all of February too, no? Pretty sure the last shiny I got was in... Because I've been dry... I think I've been dry since Shiny Wars. Yeah, gotcha. I mean, it's just... It really... I have a couple videos. I recommend checking out. If you haven't seen it, my price checking guide, King DM, is like... That plus some experience and some practice should really help you learn how to price check, but I really want to encourage you to... It's okay to like ask for double checks and stuff from people, but all in the pursuit of learning. 6 times 0 Shuckle. Infinite money, Alpha. Infinite money. Yo, Squiddy, happy to see you. I've never seen a Patrouski get a shiny on stream. It's not that common, so unfortunately. That's what I do every stream. I run back and forth and just hope it's the day. Hope today's the day. I've just been popping so many like donos and charms and stuff as well over the past month. That's the crazier thing to me. I mean, we'll see. It only helps so much, you know. I almost want to switch up locations. I know I switched it up already by coming here, but... Yeah, Josh has been here for... I feel like you're the good luck charm, Josh. That's why I need you in my... I appreciate you being in my shiny link today. I feel like you're the good luck charm. If only he had some balls to pop where he would get a shiny. He doesn't believe... Yeah, that would actually be... What if I had this strange item where I could You have 69 mil, pop them all. Popping all is crazy. For some reason, when I say I'm wet, my teammates look at me weird. I guess getting a lot of shinies is weird. Yeah, that seems like they just must, you know, misunderstand. I think they're in the wrong there, Novenger. There's nothing weird about saying the sentence that I am wet. Or I'm, you know, it's a wet 2024. Nothing weird with that. That's on them, dude. I never had a shiny, so seeing a Shalfa, Kyogre, April Fools had me kind of hyped. Yeah, that's fun, dude. That's fun. What if you pop them all and still drop? Yeah, that would be a nightmare scenario. I have the flu. I feel better soon, Josh. Dude, the flu obliterated me like over the past. I like hadn't gotten the flu in a long time. And I think like within the last year or like 2, I got it, and it felt like I was dying. It like obliterated me over the past year or 2. Favorite Mon? I'm a Shuckle fan. Absolutely soaked in 20. I'm feeling like 2024 should be a sopping year. I'm with you guys. I think 2024 will be sopping. Now it may take me a while to charge up, you know. I gotta charge up to get there, but I'm feeling a sopping year ahead of us. You're washed instead. We'll see, we'll see. Surely it's gotta be, right? Why do you not have a similar one, Shuckle? One day I'll probably get one for a little trophy, but it's just I'm not very high on my priorities, you know? No, it's a great thing to call out. Good luck to everybody doing that event, Ray. I appreciate that, dude. The entire year. Yeah, I need the entire year to charge up. Fuck. Oh, man. Shiny soon? You know, it's gotta be, right? Pea Cookie, Hopium? Hopefully Hopium? What's up, Pedro? I'm not sure, Alpha. It's a good question. Decided to shut down for the first time before I even finished my last region. I got a shiny in 20 minutes, dude. Skill gap. Nice job. What was the species, man? Congratulations. Glopping 2024. True. Hashtag glopping. I finally caved and started this godforsaken game last week. Almost done with Sinnoh, but I gotta grind a bit before starting over to second region. Dude, nice. Yeah. Hell yeah. Happy to hear it, Xerix. 51.5. Yeah, you guessed 51.515, right? It was a Poliwag. That's a great first shiny. And then I had 16 encounters. I'm tired these days. I feel you, Pedro. Much love to you, dude. How to switch off the flash? Oh, this is a great question. I've got a question. How to switch off the flash on the Pokemon encounter is settings. Yes. So for those that don't know, whenever you enter a Pokemon battle, there's this really annoying flash that triggers by default, but you can turn it off. I think it's, where's it going to be at is the question. Gameplay, pre-battle flash. So if you have that off, right? If you have it off, when you encounter a battle, it looks like this. Here, I'll try to get an encounter. You know, the screen dims and it pops up and that's it. But if you have it on, it looks like this. Now I've got to cut the recording. Run away. If we were to turn this on really quick, it ends up looking like this. Like this. This like, bloop, and that like, it's really not that big of a deal. But once you do, you know, 51,000 encounters, that little flash starts to be pretty annoying. Yeah, no, it's a great question, Hubert. Good luck to you. That's exciting. UK. Good luck to you, man. Dude, I feel that, Josh. No, dude, I am so excited for you to eventually get your shiny Nidoking, Josh. That would be my dream come true. I'd be so happy for you. If only Pat would stop stalling for content. You're still on the mysterious ball. Come on, man. You're trying to tempt me. How much harder this game is? Yeah, yeah. I think it's a good medium. Like, PokeMMO is harder than traditional Pokemon, but not as hard as like ROM hacked made to be hard, you know? I think it's a good medium. Hey, good luck to you, Anthony. Please pop balls. Mysterious. We'll see, dude. Probably not, but we'll see. Dude, hell yeah, Josh. There's so many little things like that I've learned, like, over the past year or two. Hey, good luck to you, Hubert. Day 3 of it, dude. Damn. Yes. You actually have to like plan for like the gym leaders and stuff and try to have setup moves. I'm excited. I want to do some... This is not a sentence you'll hear me say very often. I'm in the mood to do some storyline runs. So I might either try to like progress through my alts or do some sort of challenge run. I'm trying to wait for raids to permanently release so I can do a challenge run on getting up to raids from scratch. Yeah, that's awesome, Anime Goose. Use storylines? I know. Dono plus charm plus 51k drop plus ball chance equals guaranteed shine. Yeah, maybe, dude. Maybe. That's the copium. What's the ball that everyone's... Fuck. What's the ball that everyone's asking you to pop? Everybody's trying to goad me into gambling. There's these things called mysterious balls, right? And these were only brought into the game from events. So there's mysterious Pokeball, mysterious Great Ball, mysterious Ultra Ball, mysterious Premier Ball, and even mysterious Cherish Ball, but I don't have any of those. The important thing with these balls is that they have an extremely low shiny rate. An extremely low shiny chance. Pop one for demonstration. You guys just want me to gamble so bad. So, for example, Ultra Balls have a 1 out of 2,500 shiny rate, which is super crazy. Premier Balls have alphas and have 1 out of 4k. These are 1 out of 8k, and then these are 1 out of 4k. So, extremely low shiny, but they're worth a lot of money. Like, the Premier Balls, I'm pretty sure, are like, what, 350k a piece? Even more than that now. 368. These are investments. I'm holding these for investments, not to pop like a little gambling addict. I'm gonna hold strong. I'm gonna hold strong, fellas. Even though I have an entire chat. Now you didn't even know what the ball was 2 seconds ago. Pop the ball. You didn't even know what they were 2 seconds ago. You just asked me to explain them, and now you're trying to encourage me to gamble. Oh, Twitch chat. Never change. That is fucking... I love the... Hey, what are those? Oh, okay. You should pop them. Pop one of each. Pop one of each is the most reasonable. I mean, but once you... Yeah. Yeah. Dude, Ultra Balls are going up. Holy moly. Yes. Ultra Balls have done very well. It went from like 90 to now like 120, 130k. I'm going to have some pretty good investments on these. Yeah, I'm going to hold. I'm going to hold. Pop one of each. Everyone here's a gamble lover. Especially with like sports betting and stuff, I'm kind of worried. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this generation is getting hard addicted to gambling. Like from all of the mobile games, like every single video, I feel like you start gambling at like the age of 8 now with like mobile games and like trading card packs. Like I feel like I'm a little worried. It's getting worse than ever with gambling. There's always positives and negatives. Then I'll have to fight myself a Hippo Alpha. The one thing I'm scared of. Gambling with fake money is pog. Gambling with real money is lamp. Fair. That is fair. That is fair. The issue is I feel like often gambling with fake money leads into real money. You know? Watching sports isn't fun without money on it. But that seems sad to me. I feel like that's gambling addiction, right? That's like saying like hanging out with friends isn't fun unless you're drinking, right? That's like the definition of alcoholism. Like you have to, it's okay to like increase, if those things can like increase fun short term, you know, but you should be able to hang out and have fun, and you should be able to like watch sports, you know, and have fun. It's okay for it to be like, oh, like, you know what? I'm feeling super bored and mundane today. I'm gonna like make this one a little more high risk, you know, that's fine. Increasing high risk, high reward for the short term is fine. But if you can't have fun unless you're doing it, that's bad, you know? That's bad. So invest in stocks, that's gambling too. Definitely, like, I mean, crypto is pretty gambling, and then investing in single stocks, I think, is pretty considered to be gambling, since like the average person loses on single stocks. If you invest in ETFs or index funds, pretty safe. Yeah, it's a house always wins sort of, you know, if you're a person who is like, oh man, I think it's really unfair that the rich get richer and it's just blah blah blah. You can't gamble. That like those two things, like the way the rich get richer is by encouraging the non-rich to gamble. I really think you got to be careful. Gambling is... Oh, stock options is like gambling on fucking crack. I don't touch options. Oh my god. Well, so on average, the stock market goes up over time. On average, people lose money investing in single stocks. That's a confirmed from what I've seen. On average, people lose money. Now, on average, over time, everything goes up, right? And on average, if you invest in like a fund, an index fund, once again, you're going to pretty much guaranteed make money, but it's very slow. Yeah, that's so sad to me, Clarko. Damn. That's so crazy, Hummus. Now, gambling is a cool thing. Gambling is fun. I'm definitely not against, like, I'm not here to, like, ban gambling, but you gotta be careful about it. Yeah, I'm happy for the people that make money off that stuff, but you gotta be careful. What's up, Eclipse? Whenever it comes to, like, markets, like, for every winner, there has to kind of be a loser to some extent, right? It depends, but... Depends. You gotta be careful. Not always. That kind of is too harsh. What's options trading? From my understanding, I could be wrong. I'm not a finance bro, right? I kind of hate finance bro culture. It's really cringe. But from my understanding, someone could correct me. I have a very limited understanding. From my understanding, options is kind of like betting on whether or not something will reach that price. Someone could correct me. So like you like kind of bet like, oh, like today will Bitcoin reach 70K, right? Like you kind of bet on that. You like bet a time frame. You're betting on the market, correct? I believe that's how it works. Yeah, I feel that, Jay Kufu. Hoping it for self. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. But like, the issue with options is like it multiplies everything by like 100. It's like insane. Like for my it's fucking wild. It's just you can like make a lot or lose a lot. Really, it's just so fucking risky. I remember, yeah, I did one option just to like learn it, and it was like the most my heart had pumped within a 2-minute. It was so insane. I was like, I'm fucking done. I'm never doing this ever again. It's so fucking scary. Yep, house always wins. I'm not a fan of gambling can be fun, but I'm not a fan of encouraging it to encourage. I don't know, it's tough. It's kind of like drinking and stuff and like that. Like if you want to do it responsibly, more power to you, but I'm not gonna like, it's just the same thing, you know. What's up, Kezian? It's a banger song. What is it? Fucking what's that called? Is it just called Big? It's a good song, dude. It's a banger. Okay, we got some time over here. You do this shit like consistently sometime, you're cracked, man. More power to you. That's cracked, man. Gambling is very base and has no bad intentions. Yeah. At what number of encounters do you start complaining or feel disheartened? You seem really patient, but numbers are limits. It really depends. Like that's a great question. At what number of encounters would you start quote unquote complaining or feeling disheartened? 150k, 200k. You seem really patient, but everyone has their limits. Even at this, you know, amount of encounters, like I'm pretty patient. I go with the flow, but there are times, like it depends. Like, there are times where I'm like, oh, I really do want to break the streak, you know. Now, do I think it's really important to never feel like you're entitled to a shiny. You don't never deserve a shiny. Like, you hope to get one eventually. It also just depends on the style of hunt. Like, for me, I think in terms of single encounters, once you're 60k dry on singles, that's when it's like, ah, fuck, man. Like, you know, that sucks, right? With like ×5 hordes, maybe once you're like 60 or 80k dry as well. But then with eggs, it's just so different depending on what method, right? If you're like egg hunting, for example, dude, if you go like 30,000 dry, like if you just go like at rate for eggs, I would start baby rate. Eggs are fucking wild. I always compare like the difference of like, I always say of like my Cranidos hunt, like I went like 7,000 or 8,000 encounters dry for my Cranidos hunt, and those 7,000 or 8,000 hours costed, or 7,000 or 8,000, sorry, not hours, 7,000 or 8,000 encounters. Those 7,000 to 8,000 extra encounters costed me 500 to 600 extra hours and like 50 to 60 mil extra Pokeyen. Versus if you went like 8k dry on a ×5 horde hunt, that's only like 8 hours. It's not that big of a deal. So it really just depends on the hunt. At the end of the day, you have to acknowledge that shiny hunting is out of your control. Like when shinies appear is out of your control, and all you can do is like try to control the RNG the best you can by popping shiny charms and donuts if you want to, using lures, hunting efficiently, and just like you're just like taking more chances, like, you know, getting more encounters over and over again. But you kind of just gotta go with the flow, enjoy the journey. Really basic, simple stuff. I'm not saying anything groundbreaking, but just be the shunting really teaches you to like be okay with not being in control, which is a pretty good skill, and a really important one when it comes to grinding. You know, you have to just be patient and be okay with the pace you're at. 1 out of 30k is a joke. What does that mean? 1 out of 30k is the average rate for a shiny, but you're never guaranteed. It's the same as in normal, in you know, traditional Pokemon, where like back in Emerald, the shiny rate's 1 out of 8,000, 192. That doesn't mean you're guaranteed a shiny. You know, you could go 16,000 dry, 100,000 dry. You could go drier. The odds of you going over, the trick is to just be stoic. Yeah, based. Forehead. Yeah, it's like a dice roll, you know. Yeah, good luck to you, Pion. Exactly. I think a dice roll is the best way to explain it. How many of us are in Gen Z with side hustle? Dude, yeah, I feel like it's hustle culture right now for sure. I feel like most people probably have some sort of side, like whether it's reselling, whether it's like pet, like me and Casey do pet sitting, investing. Everybody should be. I wouldn't consider like investing a side hustle, to be fair. Everybody probably should be investing, but with the fucking insane power of like apps now to like give us access to it, and obviously it's not ideal, but it's pretty damn good. I'm now in the superior format. What's up, Ophebe? The trick is to reset your encounter counter. Are you not tired or disappointed after 51k and time spent doing nothing? Or is time spent and time spent? I mean, do I wish I have gotten a shiny right by now? Yeah, of course. But am I like mad about it? Not really. Because like what does being mad about it do? You know? It doesn't really do anything. All I can do is keep going. All I can do is keep running back and forth, keep shunting. Being upset over it wouldn't do anything. Now, if you can turn that anger into like fuel and motivation to shunt, fair enough. Interesting. I wouldn't count Robin Hood as a side. It depends though. I guess it depends. I don't know. You're probably right. But then the meme would be everybody should have a side hustle. I guess would be that's probably fair. But not everybody. That's probably fair. I just do Robin Hood. Like I just, you know, I've only started doing Robin Hood over the past month or so. I'm very new to it all still. But it's been fun. Ultimate Stoic, I don't know what it was. Yeah, I just know that like also like I've been very, very lucky and I've been very lucky at times and very unlucky. Yo, nice, Novenger. Yeah, I like that a lot, Anthony. All of us that shut hunt know how to not mix feelings with business. We just go in and hope we get it sooner rather than later. Yeah, unironically. I mean, and emotions are important. I don't want to like downplay. Emotions are good. I don't want to be too. You never want to be too logical. That's bad as well. Why is everybody doing a side hustle in the States? I don't have the feeling people do it over here. It's a good question. I feel like, for better or for worse, right now, I think people in the States are in there's a lot of pressure on us. I feel like a lot of us seeing social media, seeing Instagram, seeing all these things, right? I feel like we have a lot of pressure to succeed. And I feel like it's causing a lot of good in terms of people are making better financial decisions, people are making investments. It wouldn't surprise me if like way more people are like making investments like in this generation versus the previous, doing 401ks and stuff like that. Like Roth IRAs, etc. But it also is coming at the cost of like mental health and like people like getting too materialistic, getting too obsessed with how they're doing financially, and that like if the meme where it's like if you're like the only thing that matters in life is if you're doing financially well, and that's not really how that works. Like you know, there's there's a lot of positives and negatives to the current. Just there's a lot of social pressure right now for everybody to work really hard. And it won't last for sure. Not everybody, of course, Danny, but I think a lot of people are. It wouldn't surprise me if, like, I don't know, I think a lot of people are doing side hustles and second jobs and stuff like that, which is good and bad. When I talk about your mindset for various things, is it always your current way of thinking or sometimes how you would like to be able to think about it? I like that question a lot. Holy shit. Because basically what you're saying is, am I telling how I think about it currently or how I want to? That's a really good question. I think it depends. I would more so say, I think it's pretty much always how I think about it. But there are times, because like I'll usually say that if it's a way that if it's a way of thinking that I want to achieve, but it's currently a problem for me, I usually qualify that. Like I always say, like I have a problem with I have a couple problems, but I have a problem with like jealousy, for example, right? Like that, and that's not good. I feel like a lot of men inherently, we have a lot of jealousy in us, and it's really bad. You got to get over that, and it's like a really tough thing to get over. So like that's a good example of like I currently don't have the best thought process when it comes to jealousy, but I would like to achieve that, right? Or get better at that. I usually qualify, I guess, if I'm talking about something I do already think by, and also like even if you have a really good thought process, you might not always have the capabilities of like pursuing that. Like even if you know, I guess what's a good example? Let's say you like have a good thought process with like exercise and like staying physically healthy, but then like, you know, once a month or like unplanned once a month you have a cheat day, right? Would you consider that like I would consider like an anecdotal failure as opposed to a you're speaking at something you want to achieve, if that makes sense. You always have to have room for error, I guess. That was a really, really, really good question, though. I really, 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 really liked that. El Porcador. I think I have a... Yeah. Finances are out of whack for Gen Z. It's a bad cocktail of poor consumerism habits and limited... Yeah, 100%. I don't think you sound like that at all sometimes. I think those things... I think you can be, like, pro-markets and also can... have that. That's totally fine, you know. I think that's super, super, super fair. Yeah, many Americans live. Yeah, it's really. I don't know what caused it, man. Many Americans live paycheck to paycheck. I know, like my mom lived paycheck to paycheck her whole life. Like it's really, really sad. Maybe that's what it is. I feel like the previous generation had such bad money habits. Maybe that's too harsh. I think it's dependent per person. Like I know that's the way that I feel. This is an anecdotal thing, so I won't speak to a general societal trend or like to the masses. The way that I feel is I saw my parents do a lot of bad financial decisions, so I just like learned to do the opposite. I want to like, one of the most common things you see is people living at the edge of their means. That's always the number one thing you can do to like not be fucking broke as shit is just don't live at the edge of your means, which basically means like if you make like you can make $2,000 a month and do really well financially. I know that sounds crazy. It's hard right now because the rent is really expensive, but like let's say you're someone who makes 2K a month, right? If you make 2K a month, you're gonna have to have roommates, right? So let's say you find a place with 3 other roommates. I know that's tough, but you got to do it, right? So you make 2K a month, you find a place with 3 other roommates, you pay like $500 for rent. Let's say you pay like $500 for food a month, and then like some other stuff. So let's say you pay like, let's say you make there's a way to like where you make $2,000 a month, and you spend your cost out. You can keep it to like $1,200 to $1,500, right? You can do that. It's really, really hard, but you can do it. And if you make $2K a month and you make sure your costs are limited to like $1,500 and you're saving $500 a month after how many months? After 1 year, let's say 1 year of saving, right? You've got $6,000 saved up. If you put $6,000 into some sort of index fund, you make this is like the most basic finance advice. You make the 0.07 like return, like or like 10% return every year. So then next year you've got 66. So then next year you get, after a year of investing, you're at 6,420, but also you gain 6,000 more from saving, right? This is also not assuming any like increases in pay or anything like that, or any like moving up in your, so not assuming any moving up in your career, right? Let's take this number and then you multiply this by 0.07 and now you're making $870 a month just from investments. You just snowball. Like when you're in your 20s, money is like everything and really, really hard to get, and you're like making career moves. The thing that Casey always reminds me of is like everything in your life financially is super front loaded, right? You have college debt, you have to get an apartment or get a house, you have, if you want kids, like everything is super front loaded. But then once you're old, you end up with like more money than you know what to do with, for the most part. You're like, oh, now I have all this fucking money, and now you're just chilling. Yeah. Sorry, did I say 10% a month? I meant, yeah. Generally, what's the ROI you want to shoot for is 10% a year, right? From investment memes. Yeah, gambling is not a side hustle. Definitely think of like gambling is an expense. Like you're not gambling to make money. You are always going to lose when gambling. You're not, yeah, side hustle. Gambling is not a side hustle. That's an expense. That's like, gambling is like going out to eat, you know? It's like an expense. 3% ROI? No way. Average ROI. The average stock market return is about 10% per year, as measured by the S&P 500. 10% is reduced by inflation. I'm pretty sure, so you can really, yeah, I'm pretty sure the average is like 7%. So after inflation, it's around minus 2 to 3, so around 7%. 7% ROI is pretty normal. Monthly. Oh, 3% monthly? I don't fucking know. Yeah, if you're making like 7 to 10% ROI per year, you're doing good. I really like this sentence. I have the feeling that people right now are very scared of the future, but instead of hustling, a lot of young people tend to... Oh, I don't know. I actually disagree. I don't know. It depends. Something that Casey constantly reminds me of, because I like plan too much, or I'm a person who I'll sacrifice too much in the current to like prepare for the future. And then what happens if you do that? You end up just never having fun. Remember not to don't always live your life for the future. There's a fine balance, right? Fucking, you know, make your Roth IRA contributions, do your 401k, do all the responsible stuff, but like, I don't know, eat out once a month, eat out twice a month. I don't know, like live a little, right? Like it is really important to like, it is super important to enjoy life as well. Like Casey always reminds me that like, there's a lot of people who just like financially plan and like work, and then you get to like, if you imagine reaching like 50 years old and like you have your fucking Roth IRA and you cash everything out and like you're a millionaire and you're totally good, but then you're like, what the fuck do I do now? I'm bored and I hate my life and I have no hobbies, I have no interests, I wasted my 20s just grinding, you know. Do a balance. What's the cheapest substance I can abuse? Okay, I don't fucking know sometimes. I would just try to, if you're really trying to save money, probably just avoid all substances, right, dude? Fucking damn. But obviously, if you really can't, probably just like a cheap as fuck, probably like a cheap as fuck vodka. I don't know. Okay, let's not talk about illegal drugs in chat, please. Love you guys very much. That's, I have to draw a line somewhere, you know, decriminalize, you know, up in the air, but oh no, why? Sorry to hear it. Sorry to hear it sometime. That's kind of wholesome, Anthony. I feel like there really is this. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. Since yesterday? Damn. Just drink pothole water? Yeah, that shit'll send you. True. True and real. Yo, what's up, Arno? How you doing today, man? What's up? What's up? Yeah, I actually super agree. Like that's the once again like yes, I think in 5 to 10 years, I've been saying it, man, we're gonna have like a hippie renaissance. Like after everybody grinds so fucking hard, everybody's side hustling, everybody's gonna reach a point where we're like, oh, what the fuck are we doing all this for? Like, I'm tired, you know? Let's just relax, right? Like that's all it is. Like life is generally just pendulum swings of like grind really hard for 10 years, relax really hard for 10 years. You know, I'm tired of this, Grandpa. Yeah. Licking toads, god damn it. Yeah, sorry, once again, dude, you'll pretty much never hear me speak for any serious situation outside of the US because I don't fucking know. I barely know the US, you know, like let alone I'm not gonna comment on what you can do in Europe to make to like, you know, gain financial independence. I have no idea, man. I have no clue. I just don't know, you know. How is Hoenn simultaneously the best and worst region? It's definitely the most like, yeah, strong positives, strong negatives. I hate the storyline, dude. I think Sinnoh is definitely the worst, but if you're doing, I get what you're saying, dude. Yeah, good luck to you, Arno. Good luck to you, man. Yeah, yeah. Good luck to everybody. That's the LDR of the stream, but I don't know. Fucking, what do I know? Good luck in life. That's the TLDR. People have asked me this a lot, Fleckware. Does the Baltimore Bridge following affect you at all? People were asking me like, oh, like what's my take on it? And I was like, dude, I don't know. It's fucking sad. It doesn't really affect me. I have no idea. Yes. Did you? Okay, I got you, Pion. Do you have a here? I'll turn my whispers on, Pion. You can whisper me in game. Boom. There you go. Whisper me the Pokemon you want to price check, and I appreciate it. Kaylee Kitten, what's up? I think I may have Anthony. Was there? Yeah, okay, chill. Not enough water in Hoenn? Get out of here. Remoraid price check. Oh, wow. This is actually... Okay. What gender do you need on Remoraids? I never remember. Can you invite me to Blink, please? Are you in my team? If not, no. I will say, generally asking for a shiny charm spot is pretty bad manners. I usually invite people to... Unless you're in Team Mister, then you're fine. One shiny charm spot. Because generally I always offer charm spots to teammates, first and foremost. It's not a big deal, though. Yeah, dude, fuck Spooter. Okay, let me see. Let me do this Remoraid. Need female to booth. Okay. This is probably worth a fair amount then. What's up, Kaylee Kitten? Are you guys giving me reasons to meme on British people, dude? Hell yeah. I'll have to check. I'll have to read that in a sec. Yeah, this is actually like a really... It's just tough. I'm on shiny charm, so I'm kind of distracted. Here, let's see. You have to price check this as a Remoraid, which is crazy. And then what I would do is 25. This is such a weird Pokemon to price check. 25, 25, 25, 20. Maybe I just do 20 in these to keep it easy. What the fuck is this Remoraid? 3K? I'll buy that and resell it in a sec. You need it to be female. Dude, this is actually a really hard price check. Remoraids and Whalmers become some of the hardest price checks in PokeMMO. 100%. I'll answer that in a quick sec. I'll answer that in a sec, Myra. Or Mira. Man. No 31s. I feel like I would just chuck this up for... It's so hard, dude. I feel like I would just chuck this up for, like... Any females? I feel like I would just chuck this up for, like, 80k and just fucking cross my fingers. Something like this is so hard, dude. It's actually so hard. Let me check Remoraid female. Let me give you a better answer. Remoraid female. 20 plus, 20 plus. These are pretty cheap. Like, what about if I throw in some other stats? Do we cheap with anything? But then once we throw that in, I guess this is 20k. You know, okay. You know what? Maybe I would do, I would do somewhere between 50 and 80k. And just, the issue is that's going to be a tough sale. It's going to sit there forever, but it should sell. Like, it should be worth like 50 to 80k. That's my final answer. I would say somewhere between 50 to 80k. Best of luck, dude. That was a really good price. Like, this is one of those price checks where I think I actually... That's so tough, dude. A good one to ask, because it's literally so difficult. Hopefully it helped you a little bit, Pion. I don't know what you were thinking beforehand, but I would say 50 to 80k. Sorry, I can't give you, like, an exact answer. It's just, that's definitely one of the hardest price checks. How would I put you on the high tier list? Are we doing a tier list? Oh fuck. Dude, I don't know, man. I don't know shit. It'll just be memes. Yeah, I think generally the storyline is pretty similar to the OG games. I'm trying to, like, there's like obviously things you can go do, but they're not like storyline type mandatory quests, right? I don't know about that, brother. Oof. That's a good question. The Remoraid's a tough one, man. Forgot I bought that Remoraid already. Already forgot I bought that Remoraid. Let him cope. Of course, Pion. Hopefully it was a little helpful, Pion. Hopefully it was a little helpful. Apologies if not. That's definitely one of the more difficult ones.
You've been talking about patience, hoping for everlasting. You're not talking crazy. I know it's
Let me cope. I love the let me cope beans on toast is good, Copium. At least you understand you're coping, you know? I respect you for acknowledging it, you know? Any way to stop the constant zoom and in and out in battle? I'm not sure. Like that motion essentially, like battle animation. Who's coping? Shut up, Pat. I'm coping too, man. I'm getting a shiny today, Copium. Like this. There might be actually. I feel like there is something called like battle zoom. Maybe I'm cope. GBA zoom, of course. I don't know if there is, man. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if there is. I don't know if there is, man. I'm sorry. Nothing yet. What's up, Nick? Yeah, I know what you mean. That would be interesting. It is a little... I think that would bother me. I mean, that's just there in traditional Pokemon, no? Like any Pokemon game. Pretty sure that effect is there in every single Pokemon game ever made. Shiny when? Clearly today. Clearly the yeah, that being the reason not to play is kind of funny to me. That's kind of like, not to, maybe I'm being a dick, I don't know. But it's kind of like saying like, I really wanted to play Pokemon, but I don't like that it's turn-based combat. And it's like, I mean, that's what Pokemon is. Like, it's like, I really want to play Pokemon, but I'm not a fan of Lunatone existing, so therefore I'm not gonna play. And it's like, I don't know. Maybe you just don't want to play Pokemon. That's okay. I don't know. Pretty sure that Zoom effect has been there for every Pokemon game ever. I could be. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Even in like Pokemon Go, it like zooms in. Fuck, it's funny that I think even in Pokemon Go, it like does a little animation. No, maybe not actually. How dry would you have to go to attempt a live I mean, like, never guaranteed. So I could sit there forever. Congratulations, Jays. I don't know the memes. In the anime, it's not turn-based. Yeah. I like blackjack, but I hate those chips and cards. Yeah, they feel funny. It's a good meme. I really want to play poker, but I just don't like lying. That's it. Fuck. It's a good meme. Okay, poker is kind of a bit. I'm terrible at poker. I don't play poker. I'm be horrible at it, but I love poker is such an interest. I get why it's such an interesting fucking game. It's the only game that, or one of the only games that really, like, the better liar you are, you know. Don't shit on it. No, dude, I literally have the utmost fucking respect and love for poker. I like card games a lot. I like blackjack a lot. Obviously a lot more RNG, but I like blackjack. Should stream until shiny? Get out of here, dude. Janice Joplin. These nuts on... No, that does not count. Joplin? Like Droplin? No, get the fuck... I'm sorry, Jays. That's gotta be a 5-minute timeout. I'll give you a 5-minute... I guess technically I didn't know it was going to be a D's nuts joke, but Joplin is crazy. There's no shot that can count as a legitimate attempt. Yeah, poker seems really cool, but I'm not sure. But yeah, fuck. Yeah, have a great day, Anthony. Much love to you, man. Yeah, Joplin is crazy. He's going soft. I feel like Joplin's a stretch. Maybe I'm wrong. Fan mail, a gift from Expert Gamer. I appreciate it, dude. Harvesting tools. Just got a shiny Rapidash and 130,000 encounters? Dude, congrats on breaking an insane streak, man. That's nuts. Congrats, gamer. Good for you, dude. That's a long streak, man. 130k. I haven't been over 100k dry in a couple years. I feel like I'm gonna have a 100k dry streak again at some point. I mean, it's bound to happen at some point, you know. Yeah, berry farming can be very lucrative, right? I low-key want to get into berry farming, but dreading having to run through Unova 5 more times. You haven't ult for berry farming stuff. Berry farming can be super lucrative. And I have to learn it properly at some point. It's pretty simple to a decent extent, but there are some more complicated aspects. The issue, my issue with berry farming is like, if you just happen to make one mistake, you can just lose like 600k Pokeyen in seeds just like that. It's so fat. Like, you get punished so hard. Like, if you, let's say you're really consistent for like a full week of berries, right? Let's say you berry farm for like 6 days in a row and you do it perfectly, and over that 6 days you make like 600k, right? Well, on that 7th day, if you fuck up, you lost like the whole week's money, and that sucks. So if you can stay consistent with it, it can be super good, but you can lose it all so fast as well, and it's kind of brutal. Why don't you play PvP? Why don't you play Call of Duty Ghosts, right? Maybe you don't like it. Maybe you don't own it. Something like that, right? I don't play PvP that much because I don't enjoy it that much. Now, it's pretty... I play it sometimes. It's kind of fun. But pretty simple answer. Like, just don't enjoy it as much as shiny hunting or other activities. What IVs are most desired for a comp's elements? It actually depends on the build. What IVs are most desired for a comp's elements? It actually depends on the build. It might be like... it depends whether you go Intimidate or Moxie. Like 31 speed and 31 attack are what you need for Moxie, but for like Intimidate, doubles, or you might want 31 HP and defense at a higher priority. So let's check what tier is it in right now. Well, it's getting played in OU, but like it's being played choice specs timid. The thing with like what stats and what nature you need on Salamence, it just super depends on what build you want to go, right? Like, do you want to go special attacking and go Draco Meteor dropping? Do you want to go mixed with Life Orb? Do you want to go Dragon Dance? Do you want to go Rocky Helmet, like defensive Intimidate Roost? Like, Salamence kind of becomes a somewhat of a Swiss Army Knife Pokemon similar to Tyranitar, where you can build it in a lot of ways. So depending on what stats you need, what nature, just depends on how you want to build it. So figure out number one, how you want to build it, and then number two, then you figure out IVs and EVs and nature. Yeah, I assume so, Smooge. I was just checking the... Yeah. Mence is UU now. I'm aware. I was just kind of going off of... It's probably played more... I guess it's fucking dominating UU, to be fair, as a Draco Meteor dropper. It's probably the best way to show. I've been hearing a lot of clowning on the British, but any thoughts on Canadians? As much as I would love to meme on Canadians, I love that South Park makes them fucking floppy-headed or whatever. Canadians are fucking baller, bro. I don't know, man. They're kind of perfect people. I feel like on average, Canadians are nice. They just fucking, they're all passionate about like fucking hockey, but they're still nice about it. They're just chill. They're kind. I've met some Canadians that are fucking pump some good iron. Canadians seem chill as fuck. One of my favorite YouTubers, Get the Great Games, is Canadian. I have an old friend, Hopium, who's Canadian. Canadians are just fucking chill as all hell. Yeah, they're the nice Americans. Yeah, Canadians are just chilling in their own lane, happy little guys, playing snowball fights, watching hockey, collecting Wayne Gretzky cards, you know? You like Canada? Fucking America. Yeah. It's as funny as it would be, and how easy it would be to meme on Canadians. Like, it'd be so easy, but like they're kind of just chilling, you know? They're kind of just chilling. Nobody has any beef with Canada? Yeah. I'm a happy little guy having snowball fights. They're just fucking chilling, dude. It's literally the most chill country. Or, yeah, whatever. I don't fucking know. I don't do PvP because it'd be unfair for my opponents. Based. Give me some advice for shunting. Keep going. Get encounters. Good luck to you, dude. Yes, it's 100% Ash. As a berry farmer, it's kind of scary. If you have to be somewhere that's unplanned, you can actually just lose millions. Yes, no fault of your own. Bye 1.5. Yes, dude. If you're a berry farmer on like six accounts, and like obviously this is like really sad, and like, you know, I don't know. Here, it's a good example. Like, yeah, berry farming is so brutal, right? Especially imagine if you like berry farm on like multiple accounts, right? Imagine you berry farm on like 6 alt accounts, right? And like one night your dog eats like a battery, right? So you got to rush him to the vet. They make him puke it up or poop it out or whatever, right? He's fine, not hurt. You know, your dumb little funny little cute dog did some little meme. And now you go back home and your berries are all dead. Your dog's fine. And you're out like 2 million Pokeyen because of like something that was totally out of your control, right? Like, I feel like it's just, berry farming is so brutal in that regard. It'll just punish you so harsh. Out of nowhere. For some dumb little meme. Okay, chill. Chill. Always have Pokemon Mobile. That is true. That's kind of based. Pokemon Mobile is nice. If you're a berry farmer, playing on mobile could be your safety net. That is kind of based. Does Oob ability pressure... I don't know what the Oob is for pressure. The yapping is unreal. If there's one thing I can do, it is yap, my friend. What's up? It's your fault for not neglecting your life. True. I don't even know what the Oob is for pressure. Good question. 5 gym runs and farm Lepos on 4 accounts. Drip. That's a based flex. Interesting. I'm honestly not familiar with it, Sacrum, so I wouldn't know. Farming berries while the dog is in the ER. Yeah, I mean, it's sad, but yeah, it's a good meme. Narcissistic decoder. Interesting. Apparently Twitch thinks all my viewers are narcissist based. It's a good meme. Is there a okay, Why don't you shiny hunt with eggs and good IVs on them so you can actually use them in PvP or sell for a higher price? Or is there restriction on eggs? So without even considering IVs, Jay Reed, egg hunting is the hardest way to shiny hunt in the game. And you try to avoid it at all costs, right? So egg hunting on average costs you 120 to 150 million Pokeyen, like consumed, like rest in peace to that, like drain it from your account. And then it also takes around 2,000 to 4,000 hours, right? And that's without considering trying to breed IVs or trying to like worry about stats, right? So if you try to worry about stats or IVs, double or triple all those numbers. That's going to take you 6,000 to 10,000 hours. It's going to, you might even make Pokeyen along the way if you breed a bunch of good ones, but like the time it would take, once again, the time it takes to egg shunt going as fast as possible is already 2,000 to 4,000 hours. Having to worry about IVs in the process would be unimaginable amounts of time. A 1 out of 30,000 shiny rate with breeding is just much slower than you would realize or imagine. Sorry, honey, I know you're in labor, but my berries are about to die. True and real. Actually, real quote from the average Pokemon player. Yeah, breeding for profit and having that chance at a good IV shiner is randomly is awesome, but I wouldn't like hope for, you know, I wouldn't like go breed for profit just as like your way of shiny. You're not there to shiny hunt. You're there to like breed for profit, and then, oh, if a shiny happens, that'd be incredible. No, it's the dream, right? Sorry, boss. Yeah, can't do the meeting at this moment. My berries are up is awesome. I literally don't know a single thing about Portugal or Spain. Okay, I'll say it. I'm sorry. I barely know what's going on in the U.S. I have no take. No mean take. No hot take. What's up, Zalden? I was not live yesterday. I ended up taking. I never really do this, but I did take Monday off to. I've taken more days off of streaming this year than I have in a while, and it makes sense. I mean, I have a lot going on this year. Just wedding preparation in general is a lot, and move preparation and a lot of big life changes. Yeah, for sure, El Pork. That's a great way to put it. Like you're breeding. Yes, 100%. If you happen to roll that nature, awesome, you make a ton of money, but yeah. Hot take, it's warm there, and that's the kind of takes we're here for. Hell yeah. One worships football, one worships spicy food. Hey, both sound like great places to me. What's your take on the Indian political climate? Dude, I don't even know what the fucking... I couldn't tell you one city in India. I don't fucking know, dude. I have no idea. Good luck. I have no fucking clue. No shot, bro. Good luck to you. Love you guys. Peace and love. Bomb food. I don't know, dude. No takes. I am not educated. There you go. Boom. You want a good shiny? Just rebreed it. You're good, Chad. No one's ever... Wait, what do you mean, I guess? Or you're just memeing, I assume. Ending stream? No, I'm not ending stream. Not yet. No, what's up? What's up? What the UK calls meatball? I'm scared. UK meatballs. Meatballs are one of the best food in the world. Food in the... Yeah. UK meatballs. UK meatballs. Let's see. Images. I mean, I'm not seeing anything. Italian meatball. I'm not seeing anything crazy. Swedish meatballs. I love Swedish meatballs. Thoughts on the British? Ugh, don't get me started. I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm sorry. If you're new to the stream, I love to meme on the British because everybody loves to. There's a couple reasons. I come from RuneScape, okay? I always explain it as like it's all good fun. Obviously, there's no like actual xenophobia or no like actual fucking hatred. It's like a meme. It's like it's funny to pick on British people because they're, you know, I don't know. It's just kind of a meme. But in RuneScape, I always explain it like in RuneScape, dude, fucking Americans are a minority, okay? We're fighting for our lives out there, dude. RuneScape is like 70% British, 20% Australian, 8% Swedish, and like 2% American, okay? So we are, dude, the amount of times where you're like in the wilderness trying to fucking pray, like do your bones at the altar, and you get PK'd by someone, and he's like, oi, you posh nerd, GG easy. And it's like, dude, fucking come on. Like, Dude, it's okay. You start to build a little bit of a meme rivalry. There's some really good. RuneScape is a very good game for like joke locational rivalry. It's okay to do it in a fun way. It's really easy for it to get out of hand and become a little too real, so be careful. But it's a good meme. Well, Field's trying right now, based. Meme rivalry, yeah, exactly. The T makes the Brits. I feel like it does, which I mean, I always say, like, I like to hype up the Brits where I can. It's easier to make fun of them. It's harder to give them compliments. Their tea, they do a good job, man. Americans should drink more tea. Tea is bomb. It's healthy for you. It's fucking dope. It's good. Americans don't own kettles. I'm just saying. How's the missus? She's good, man. She took today and yesterday off of work to like relax a little and do a lot of wedding stuff. Just a lot. We're always working, but you know. I'm glad she took 2 days off work. Dude, good for you. No, Zaldin, I mean, I don't know. Maybe you're doing a little too much, Zaldin, but I don't fucking know. Maybe you need that, man. It's good to, you gotta have those days some days, right? Gotta have that relax day, man. Nothing wrong with that. Lore? Thank you. Thank you. Pokemon wedding? Never. I got banned for that type of Pheno. So it's really common. If you double ping my Discord, it's the easiest way to get banned. If you want to get unbanned, it's also really easy. Just message me or a moderator and say, hey, I fucked up. I got banned for double pinging. You know, however, don't, if you got banned for something, never be that person where it's like, LMAO, I only got banned because I did this thing, LMAO. Like, don't underplay while you got banned, you know? If you double pinged, you fucked up, right? Because when you double ping, there's like, dude, 5,000 to 10,000 people in that role. You have to keep in mind, if you double ping that role, you are bothering 5,000 to 10,000 people. That's a lot of power at your fingertips. So if you abuse that power, if you make a mistake, it affects that many other people, whether it's that big of a mistake or not, because it's really not that big of a deal, obviously, and it's easy to make that mistake. We still have to put an aggressive restriction on it. What's double pinging? Double pinging is like if someone types, hey, Duskull Pheno, and like pings the role, if you don't see that and then type it again after, you're double pinging, right? Read the messages before you type your own, essentially. Are you a CM? I am not a CM. That's actually a good question. Are you a CM? Question mark. I am not a CM. A funny rule is, it's important. CMs actually can't make content. If you are a staff member for PokeMMO, you're not allowed to make like YouTube videos and stuff, which is pretty interesting. But we think it's because they have like certain like tools like on their screen to like check players and see if they're botting, essentially, that they don't want to be public information. One of the most interesting glitches that ever happened in PokeMMO was during some like iOS update. During some big iOS update, there was every player that logged in. It was a pretty big deal. Every player that logged in, you logged in and you saw like all the staff stuff, and that was one of the only times where we've seen like screenshots of what that menu looked like. I did a video talking about it at some point. It was a pretty big deal. But yeah, I'm not a CM, TLDR. This game sometimes pisses me off. Fair. I was talking to Casey for a sec. You can DM me on Discord or Twitter, or yeah, my name is Patrouski. On Discord, you can reach out to me. That's a really good fake screenshot, Novenger. I finally checked that. That was a good screenshot. Dude, my geography education is arguably some of the worst in the world. Partly because US geography education is really bad. Also, partly because I slept through so much of, I skipped, so I was a horrible student. I skipped so much school. Dude, I'm terrible. Did you know there's no country in Africa that begins with K? Like, Kenya fit this dick in your mouth? Is that what you were gonna say, Tom? Is that what you were gonna say? If I got you on a geography D's nuts joke, I'm gonna be pretty proud of myself. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be pretty proud of that. The only okay, this is actually, how pathetic is it that the main reason I know that Kenya exists is because of a D's nuts joke? How that's kind of sad. Anyways, however, on that note, I am going to go ahead and actually call it today, guys. I apologize. It's kind of a short stream today, 2.5 hour stream. That used to kind of be the average time for a stream, but nowadays I kind of do like 4-hour streams. I've been enjoying streaming a lot more. Hopefully, however, it being a little short, I hope it was still enjoyable. Hope you learned something, enjoyed something, had a little fun, background entertainment while you guys shiny hunt. Like the video if you did enjoy it and it was helpful to you. Dislike if not. Subscribe to the channel for daily Pokemon videos. Follow me on Twitch Monday through Thursday. Follow me on Twitch for streams Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET. Discord down below. And if you want to go above and beyond and support the content, it helps me out a ton. YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, and PayPal/Venmo donations allow me to do stuff like this. Thank you all so much. Have a great day. Keep playing PokeMMO. I'm going to keep playing. I'm going to enjoy it. Have a good time. I'll see you guys later. Peace, Reno. Saying stream isn't ending on the time where it actually is a very good meme. Unfortunately, doubters, you win again. Not happy about it, but you win again. No shiny today. The answer is nah. I love you guys. I'm gonna peace out for a bit. I'm gonna do a lunch special with Casey. Okay, so I love you guys. Peace, peace, peace. Much love to you all.